I am on roll 20.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name's Corey, and we are playing Legend of the Five Rings. That's right! It's Cyber Samurai Saturday, where we're playing Sin of Regret. It is the Ronin arc, and we're here with Tarek, Crystal, Matt, and Howard. Say hello, everybody!
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Everybody.
As always, I'd like to thank my patrons. They're scrolling up in the upper right-hand corner, I believe, of the screen. And you can help donate at patreon.com/deadunicorn, or just Dead Unicorn. There's no the. I don't know why I didn't
Not
put
the
it there.
deadly unicorn.
If
Dead
you go
Unicorn.
there, you can vote in our poll. And there's our happy little poll. Should be coming up. There it is.
Very happy.
So, the person who wins this poll, you get to determine if they get a special benefit. That is your right as a patron to make sure that your favorite character gets to survive, gets a cool bonus. And this week
Gets
it is...
carried through the adventure.
Yeah. It's you, the patrons, that carry these characters, not them. They can't do it themselves. Ayumi!
Exactly.
Tarek's character, Ayumi,
Oh,
gets...
hey.
You get a free success. There's no bonus successes on it. So, like, it's just like you
No
get the base
opportunities, no
success.
bonuses. It's just you did it.
You did it at the very basic of levels.
So pick something you absolutely shouldn't be able to roll. Since you won't get any bonus successes, at least you'll be able to actually do an insane thing.
What's the TN and the meditation check to become an oracle myself? Because I succeed.
Okay. Now that that's out of the way,
Ignored.
let's talk about... one other thing. If you are a higher level patron, we are doing board games once a month. We are playing Battle of Rokugan using Board Game Simulator. So that's cool. That's a cool thing that can...
Yeah.
Our next game is going to be next Sunday, February 23rd? No, 28th. February 28th. Next Sunday. So yeah, sign up and you can join us and play board games with us. It'll be fun. What are we doing next? Yes. We are describing characters and given backgrounds. Do y'all want to do with the recap? We'll do the give a 1 minute recap and character description all in one. Whoever gives me the
sure.
best one will get a void point. We'll start with the person who touches their nose last.
I'm not going to touch my nose. I don't want to void point. Next.
You're not even
Is
going to
that because
describe
you
your
don't
character?
remember?
I don't really like the recaps. I've always kind of hated them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. If you really want to recapture last game, I fought a thing. I don't know. I guess the ancestor ghost or a bird ghost, angry ghost, punched him in the face. We got together. Throat. Oh, okay. Punched him in the throat. That's right, because he was muted. And then we got together. We went and explored the creepy tower. And the lady led us out the back of it and showed us where she gets water. Then we went back through it. We saw it was full of barrels of arrows, but only one of them had arrows. The rest had something else.
Salted
what.
fish.
Oh, yeah, it was pickled fish. It was brainy fish. It was gross. And then, I
Delicious.
don't know, probably over time. Hey, Tarek, you say stuff.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so I did discover some briny fish using my awesome skills of opening and closing things. It was much more useful than ever anyone. I also found a secret passageway in that room, and that secret passageway was a pathway out of the village, or out of the castle, that could be an easy way for sneaking supplies back into the castle or people out of the castle if we need to, which is very important to me to know. There is also the concern of trying to set up this meeting with the daimyo and doing something to ingratiate ourselves with some of the individuals in the city or in the castle walls should help us ease that.
All right, you're done. Next person.
Matt.
This is why I like
All
30
right.
seconds, because you could just get one fact out. Just one fact. That's all we really
Okay.
need.
You know what? I'll take you on for that. So Bashar almost ousted himself to some of the more important people in the castle. What was his name? Reiju Daihachi Sensei. But he kind of covered for Bashar a little bit, but Bashar just kind of realized how stupid he was being this past game. All right, Crystal.
Well, Marl didn't really do a whole lot on her own last time. It's mostly been covered. Riki met her in the library, so he also got to see the strange man who held himself with the bearing of a courtier like he was important, but claimed to be a hunter and also seemed pretty predatory. We went back to have some lunch and talked amongst ourselves for a little bit. And after that, we met that servant lady who took us outside of the castle through a secret passage to where the water was. And really, that's about it.
Yep. So you guys are here in Closed Shell Castle. This castle oversees Twin Blessing Village. Twin Blessing Village has had some problems. They blame the daimyo. You guys went here in order to confront the daimyo, but in order to do that, you need to get an invitation to court. Or maybe you can talk to the Major Domo. There were suggestions. Some people understand that there's a Major Domo that they can talk to. That, I think that about covers it. You kind of covered the rest of what's going on. You fought some fish on the roof. You fought a ghost in a well. And you are now leaving the derelict tower right here. You know what? Let's get the map out. Let's get the map out. By the way, if you notice that Tarek's setup and where he is and everything is a little different, especially his audio quality, it is because most of his stuff got damaged due to the power outages that are happening currently in Texas. Well, I think they're pretty much done now. I think Texas is warming up. But yeah,
Yeah, a little bit related.
Texas froze over. His pipes froze in his house. And it flooded, and most of his computer equipment was damaged.
Yep. So we're making do with what we got.
We are making.
Luckily,
do
I
with
have
what we got.
a old work laptop that I can use, and unfortunately, its camera is on the fritz. Let me just bang on the side real quick, and hopefully,
Hey, he's back!
Apparently, banging it on the side worked.
It's the Han Solo approach. Your computer's the Millennium Falcon. All right. You guys are just leaving the derelict tower, and you were headed. I don't know where you were headed. So let me describe what is around you, what you can currently see. This path back here leads back to the barracks and the mess hall where you came from and where you were eating. This door here will go into the castle, and the kitchen is the first place you'll find there. This is an herb garden, which supplements the kitchen. This is, it looks like it's supposed to be an immaculate garden, but instead nothing is growing there. It is dead and barren, and it's kind of off-putting. Like, it's definitely out of place in a castle. You would think that there would be, that the servants would tend it, or at least the samurai would take pride in creating a big lush garden, because this is a pride of a lot of samurai to have a garden like this.
especially Imperial.
Well, this is clearly the place that they told us was a garden, but nothing was currently growing.
So all four of you are together. And it is a bit past midday. And that is the scene. You can go from there.
So you're saying that it's nap time.
Siesta.
Time for a siesta.
All good
I
samurai
believe that's
take
the wrong
nappies.
country.
Yeah, everybody needs nappies.
Well,
I would like to go and investigate those gardens. There must be something causing them to not.
I did see it
Well-
in the distance, but it did not look quite impressive. But if I can, I wouldn't mind taking a look at the local flora.
Well, but why? Why isn't it flourishing? Could it be that there's some kind of spiritual imbalance here as well? I look
almost
over
certainly.
Who is Flora, and is she attractive?
No,
You should meet fauna as well.
And don't forget their
She's a
sisters,
meteor gal.
their sister Merryweather. No, I'm pretty sure that the problem there has something to do with a spiritual imbalance. After all, this
something that
entire
we can do?
castle area is said to have spiritual imbalances due to the
Indeed, but
unnatural history of the place.
I just feel like this is causing so much unnecessary suffering for those in the lower rungs of this palace. Those who actually have to feel the brunt of the responsibility.
Corey, can you turn up the volume? I'm having trouble hearing
Oh,
Derek.
of course. Well, we're
And,
bringing up the volume.
And actually Howard, too.
Hey, baby, how about this? Yeah.
Hey, I can hear you now.
Next time, get closer to the webcam.
Somebody help me! This is not the cam group I signed up for.
OnlyFans
Yes, it is.
roll 20.
You knew what this was when you signed up, Matt.
I was tricked.
Hey, Corey, can we
brought
stream
it.
this on OnlyFans? That's an option, right?
I mean, there's no rule saying I can't. It's just
We should
weird.
totally do that.
We should,
We'll call it Rolly Fans.
Ooh.
but
Oh,
We'll do it.
I need to get chubby? Oh, no,
I mean,
that's
there's
the
a market
fans.
for it.
there's definitely a market.
I mean, there might be issues with you and Corey. I don't know what his thing is, but
We'll have Matt get chubby.
ooh, chubby Matt.
Excuse me, I got out of being chubby a long time ago.
I actually prefer Matt as Chibi. Can you do that? Bigger head.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
that was awesome. Chibi
That
Matt.
That would be an insane filter for
Chibi?
for photo apps. Chibi mode. You get it enlarges your head, squeezes your body down.
Ocean
Makes
Maker.
your eyes
I
enormous.
want to buy your potions. That's the kind of filter I can imagine using.
You're too weak for my potions. All right. Yeah. Which way you're headed, guys? Or you can sit there and talk some more.
I'm thinking that we would all go together to go to see the gardens.
If you really want to, that's fine with me. I'm sure that Riku and I can confirm that there's a spiritual imbalance in the area.
Sure. That sounds like something we can do.
And once more, I can act as an inept guard. Let's go.
All right. Ayumi is already headed up there. Let me reveal some of this area.
She ditched us, little ninja.
Yeah, I don't often wait for the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
She's
Ayumi's
Batman's
just
on
kind
us.
of
Ayumi's like,
Kinda, yeah.
I'm going that way. And she does.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, guys. Have fun in your little talkie spot.
So at what level do you start being able to like just drop a smoke bomb every time the conversation ends and then you're just gone? That's a thing you can eventually do,
I,
right?
I technically can already do it.
She doesn't
Totally do
have
that.
to drop a smoke bomb.
Yeah, it's rank 1. It's called Skulk. You just get to, after you do something, as long as you can obscure yourself shortly thereafter, you're gone. Nobody can see you.
So there's a door leading into the palace right here. And let me describe this garden for you. I don't think that there's like any box text for it. No.
Marl, join us.
Go back to Steve if anybody plays Steve.
You're
This-
too close to the angry well ghost.
This garden runs alongside the court chambers. It is totally dead. Yeah, the plants here have no leaves. They're just dead plants. Like, yep.
Either a spiritual imbalance or a really bad gardener.
Perhaps the
Oh.
fertility of the land is terrible here too.
So, anybody with a vigilance of 3 notices that that there is a woman looking out from this room, this building right here,
The garden viewing room.
the garden viewing room.
It's
Exactly.
one of the places that they
I
told
point
me
at
you
her
could go.
and I say, "Hey, there's Flora over there. She's all right."
I think that's Fauna.
How'd she be Meteor?
There's a woman inside there. You can notice her in there because she's viewing the garden from the garden viewing room. She has a brush in her hand, like a writing utensil.
Is
Brush.
she the same woman that I saw earlier?
No, she is a completely different woman.
She has that new NPC smell.
Where's that girl that was in the dojo?
Not here. Are you asking the game master or are you asking them?
Yeah. No, I'm asking the game master. 'cause
where is that girl?
I thought that was her token. Was it a different token? It was
Nope.
probably a different token.
That is not her.
Not a big deal.
I will approach the girl.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Do you
I will
go into
also,
the-
Actually, I won't approach. I'll just stare at her.
Do you go to her through the window or do you walk through the garden or into
Well,
The door?
Is there glass or anything separating us?
building? No.
Then I'll just talk through the window.
Okay, you walk up to the window.
Excuse
Bashar
me.
just like looks on with confusion, just like, what are they talking about?
I stand behind Rikyu, and I stare at her with a very disconcerting face.
She says,
So your normal face.
Mostly, exactly. I was gonna say mostly because that's my resting face.
You have
She
resting,
has
disconcerting
resting
face.
disconcerting
Yeah.
face.
Exactly.
Resting ditch face.
All right. Hey there. May I bother you for a second?
Good afternoon. I suppose I can take a moment. She begins to wash her brush.
We're just guests here of the Daimyo, and I just had some questions. The garden here, is there a gardener that should be tending it? It looks really dead.
It is very dead.
I was just wondering if there's a problem with the soil or if something has happened.
I don't know. I'm not a gardener. I'm a poet.
Well, but you might know who the gardener is. You have a great view of the garden here.
There are servants that come by and attempt to do certain things.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
What is your name?
Oh, my apologies, ma'am. I am Rikyu.
Rikyu. I am Mia Shinako. It is a pleasure.
The pleasure is mine, Mia Tanako. Ah,
Hajime
Ayumi has
Mashite.
been destroyed.
Dojo Yoroshiku. Huh?
Ayumi's gone. Tarek's gone.
Tarek is gone. Yes. Her token, his token of Ayumi is still there.
No, I mean the actual Tarek is gone.
Yes.
He's left.
He's in a
Ditched
different
us.
place. Like, There's stuff happening around him. I don't
He
know.
does have resting ditch face. He ditched us.
What do you know? My joke was a little more relevant than I thought.
Had to happen eventually.
Crystal, did you go there? Did you go to the...
I thought y'all said you snuck
Yeah?
Because your token is still down in the corner. Oh, you have a different token. You got two... Oh, no.
I think
two
I'm a
Kristens?
clone now.
Okay, after she introduces herself, she...
It was Dojo Hiroshi or
Her name is Mia Shinako.
oh Mia Shinako. My bad.
I was
heard-
just saying, when we say it's a pleasure to meet you, the pleasure is mine, I was like, oh, hajime mashite, dozo yoroshiku.
Ah, okay.
That's what you said.
Don't touch my mustache. I also speak Japanese.
That's right. Don't touch my mustache.
Sorry, that was. What was her name?
Mia Shinako?
Tia, or Mia Tanako.
Shinako.
Oh,
My
Tana.
taco.
Mia Shinako.
Oh,
Yeah,
she.
Oh, Shinako. I heard
Beautiful.
Tanako. My bad.
She
And this
will.
is the woman in the.
Yes.
Woman in the window.
The woman in the window. The one with the waggly tail.
How much is that woman
I love-
in the window?
Oh, she's
Did I hear-
listening.
Every here
Did I
is
hear her
legal.
say? Did I hear her say her name?
Yes. You
Mia
said you
Shinako.
walked up behind.
I walk.
You said you walked up behind.
Yeah, I take another step forward then, and I go.
I look
"You're
over my
Mia."
shoulder and like, whoa. Hey, pardon her face. She can't.
Yes. I am of the Mia family. Do you have business with the Mia?
If I come in there, I promise I'm not trying to be aggressive, but can I climb in the window?
They have a door like right over there.
Use the door.
Bashar's
Is
a little
there another
confused
door?
with Ayumi's like.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
there-
is a door.
is there a door?
I just
The
I just
entrance right
didn't see
here.
a need to enter just to ask her one question, so I just asked her. through the
Okay,
window.
I run.
She's actually
Door and I
high
go
up. She's
inside.
actually higher up than most of you guys. You're looking up at her through the window.
But I thought
Mia
I
Shinako,
figured
let
that
down
we were
your
looking at
hair.
But yeah, there's a
There's a pathway, you just can't see it because we're all crowded on it.
okay. I go. Can I speak with you for a moment? In private.
I suppose. I guess you said you weren't being aggressive or anything.
That's not never suspicious at
That's
all.
never
Yeah, Bashar, like, you know, when he hears that statement from Ayumi, he just like kind of looks on in confusion. It's like, girl, what are you on about?
I promise it is of utmost importance that I speak with you.
Just come up to the viewing room. All four of you, come to the viewing room. I don't like
All right.
talking down to you through this window, though it makes me feel a bit like an empress. I don't think that's appropriate.
So you're saying don't just dagger up the wall up to the window?
Ayumi would probably have to do
So,
that if
if
she
we
was.
move-
No, I don't need daggers.
I'm gonna move the tokens away from this place so you can kind of see what's going on here.
Okay.
So it's like viewing. There's lots of these little round arch windows.
Yeah.
Actually, I
I
don't
like
think
that the
She's
only
gonna-
issue you had with my statement of daggering up there and going through the window was I don't need daggers. I'm just going to climb with my fingertips because I'm an insane assassin. But not aggressive.
I don't even
Promise.
need to climb. I mean, you just a simple jump, maybe two. You're good.
so. If you go on up there, you can see her. She has parchment and writing utensils. She has little books next to her. All sorts of little accoutrements as she sits on her pillow.
So I will like scamper up and then like stop in front of where she is, like before I get anywhere near her, really. And I will kneel down on one knee and then reach behind me and pull a weapon out of the back of my obi.
Is it that? What weapon are you pulling?
I'm pulling out a wakizashi.
Yeah, but you're pulling it out. Are you pulling it out with the scabbard?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, the full thing, the full weapon. Yeah. Not actually drawing.
You know,
Just
beat
kind
her
of
with a
holding on.
sheathed weapon.
Which is why I said a weapon, not the like I'm pulling the full weapon out, not just the blade.
She says,
And I will hold it in my hand and kind of like present it toward her. And go,
ooh.
I believe this belongs to your family.
She looks at the sword. What is your name?
I am a Yumi.
Where did you find this weapon?
It is a distressing tale.
Was it the stable or the abandoned house?
It was at the stable, I think.
No. It was in the way station.
Oh, okay.
Near
Well, yeah, the way
town
station is where the
of
stable is,
Swindle.
Blessings
right?
Village.
Yes, but it wasn't in the stables. It was in the
Yeah.
way station.
Sorry, I was thinking of the whole
There-
place as a stable. I
there
don't know
was-
why. You're right.
There was an obvious conflict that occurred there. Apparently, some of Razor's men had ransacked the building and may have killed some of the occupants inside of the way station at the time. One of them, from my investigation, appeared to be a Mia who was traveling through the city. And this was the only item I could find that would have any bearings of
Everybody can make a
respect to their family.
everybody can make a sentiment check.
Any particular stance?
Yeah. You can make a void stance, or a air stance.
Void makes more
I'm gonna
sense
do
to
air.
me.
Here.
Let me get out her little character sheet and I'll tell you what you need to, what the TN is.
Oh, there it is.
Mia Shinako.
There.
All right, you're looking for, if you use,
I love this roll that I got.
it is TN4.
Hilarious.
It is TN4 unless you're using void stance. Is anybody using void stance?
I am.
Okay. Anybody else?
Nope.
Then I am
I'm gonna use void
assuming
stance.
everybody else is using air. Anybody who's using air is TN's 4. Crystal, on void stance, your TN is 2.
Oh, perfect. I've already succeeded and I have an exploder.
I guess I'll do air, and I will.
You had to already. I already asked you. It's locked in. It's locked.
Well, I had said void, but I guess you were.
I didn't hear
Not
void at
able to
all.
hear that.
I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah.
Did anybody else
Yeah.
hear him say void?
I did actually hear him say void, yes.
Okay. then you
Ayumi,
can
take
use
void.
But it's all right. I'll use air, and I'm gonna roll, and then if I fail the roll, I'm gonna use my auto succeed.
Okay.
I'll keep the explosive success and see where this goes. I'm not particularly.
I have to make a graphic or something for the stream that anytime anybody uses their auto succeed, I like have fireworks or something happens on the screen. Auto succeed. Yeah, you failed. Auto succeed.
Yeah, I failed.
Everybody
So, yeah,
auto succeed. Yay!
Everybody!
Somebody actually
Today's
used
secret
it.
word is auto succeed.
Yeah,
Today's
I'm not
episode
keeping my
brought to you
additional
by-
roll. I'll just stick with the 2 for I succeed.
All right. Both of you who succeeded, I will whisper to you something. Whisper.
And while we wait for that, hey, Matt, you want me to whisper something to you?
Tell me lies, tell me
Well,
sweet
I do have a question though,
lies.
Howard.
Or not.
Why is it that the people from the press room wrote autoerotic asphyxiation as the word of the day instead of auto succession? I have questions.
Pretty sure that's called autocorrect. And that's something on your phone. You see, if it's a word you use a lot.
No, it was in the letter. It was in an envelope. I have questions.
Like people use real mail.
Yeah. Who uses the
Only
snail
the
mail
government.
anyway?
This is a game show, Howard. We still use letters, even if it's
It is?
printed.
Oh, I was doing the today's secret word is from Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, Pee-wee's Playhouse, man.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of a game show, or it's say Pee Wee's Playhouse then.
Never
Sure.
sit in cherry. Never sit in cherry.
Sit in cherry.
I mean, if face sitting's your thing. Only fans roll 20.
Only
You brought
20.
it back,
That's what
Howard.
it's
Good
called.
for you. You brought the joke back.
Actually, only 20 sounds pretty bad. Let's not call it only 20.
Or I like some young.
Okay.
Crystal's 20.
She says, she says, I am extremely grateful that you returned the sword to me. And she'll, if you allow her, she'll take the sword back from you.
I will.
She'll,
Yeah.
If she fights you for it.
she'll open it slightly just to check the blade and close it. This was my uncle's sword.
Your uncle.
My uncle was coming to visit me, and I wondered what happened to him, because he never arrived.
My deepest condolences,
I'm in-
Miyasama.
Can
Ayumi-san.
I ask what his name was?
Traveling Matt.
Character B.
She Mia uncle. Iman.
Is that spelled with a K or a...
It's Iman. Mia Iman.
Okay.
Ayumi-san, it appears I am in your debt for returning this treasured heirloom to me. I will look into the situation.
I
Hopefully,
simply wish to
the culprits can be
wrong.
punished. Do you
Uh,
do you know which samurai are responsible?
I think we have a theory.
I was told by the one survivor of the incident that the two individuals responsible were
Ren.
um,
It was Ren and Stimpy. Damn it, I made that joke so many
Not
times. I can't remember the real name.
I have them written down. I just have to go to my
Ren and not Ren. Dang it, where are my notes? All my notes up there are actually from last night's game. That's not helping at all.
I got it. Right, Reiju Rin and Reiju Genzo. Or Genzo.
Genzo. She
Rin
says
and Genzo.
she says I will be asking Reiju
I'll be
Jikai
right back.
tonight about this, and I will see
I
what he
also-
says. If it was,
I attempt.
I will. Please keep to yourself the fact that my uncle is dead for now, because I wish to speak with the daimyo here in my own way. But know that I do owe you a debt, Ayumi-san. I would like to give
I
you this
simply wish-
token of my appreciation. And she starts flipping through her papers, and she pulls out one of the pages, and she grabs another piece of paper, and she puts the first piece in the second and folds the first one around it, and then presents it to you very formally.
I will, as respond in kind as formally, and bow my head and put my hands up to receive
All right.
in a more formalized ceremony.
You have you now have received a poem. You have received a poem from Mia Shinako.
You have to hold it up like Link in the original Legend of Zelda, just all excited.
Over your head.
Yeah.
That boy had an arm on him. He could hold up an entire, like, seaworthy raft over his head.
Yeah.
With one hand.
So what'd you get? I apologize. I had to step out for a second.
It was a poem.
Oh.
Yes.
But of course that's what it was going to be.
It was a naughty poem.
I am in lesbians with you, said Scott Pilgrim.
Do
sorry,
you
wrong
want to
topic.
read the poem?
I will for sure, but not right in front. I feel like it'd be
Okay,
rude
yeah,
to just.
sure.
But I will take it and very gingerly place it inside of one of my many pockets.
Yes, I'm sure you do have many.
Yeah. You could really get lost inside this kimono.
If we got a comment in the comments of the video right now, Icthillian says, "Is the poem from a certain Nantucket series?" No. We're gonna do a culture check a little later when she reads the poem to figure out where the poem came from, what the significance of the poem is.
That will be nice.
Yes.
I'm guessing it's not a
Hopefully I can figure
limerick.
it out.
She says, "You're welcome to join me here in contemplation of the dead space of this garden."
I would be happy to.
I know
You
it's
don't want
not.
to
Well,
commune with the spirits of the garden or something?
I know it's
could
not
do
the
that.
most peaceful or serene place in the palace, but it is one that does give me a certain sense of inspiration. We had a cameo by one of Tarek's family.
Yeah.
I didn't notice this time.
Well, tell her hi for us, Tarek. Jeez.
For sure.
I'd like to walk out to the garden and feel the soil, see if it feels like, is it dry or... I'm trying to guess which kind of spirits I need to commune with.
Okay, you go to the soil, and yeah, it has been freshly watered. It has been freshly, like, I don't know. Do you have a labor? Make a labor roll. If you're going to examine the garden physically, you'll need to make a labor roll.
All right, can I make a theology roll, knowing things about how spirits affect an area when they're out of whack, to see what is wrong with the spirits before I do my commune with the spirits?
Yeah, I'll let you do that. It'll be theology void. Or, yeah, theology void. Theology void.
It's not a recall issue, like trying to remember my teachings?
Void or earth.
No, like a recall thing would be like, what did these spirits say about this? What did this spirit need for
Okay.
an offering? This is more like there's nothing you can like recall for like a garden and spirits. That's like if you wanted to recall a certain offering to the earth spirits here, that I could see that. But this is gonna be sense.
Okay. Earth is actually the only thing I know investigating is recall. The others I have no idea how they work. I don't remember them all. But sure, void it is, because you said void.
Void is sense, and basically you're just kind of stretching your feelings out and trying to like understand this place on a spiritual level.
Okay.
To understand the spirits here. That's what's going on.
All right.
And I'm gonna make it a TN. A TN
5,000.
3. This is kind of difficult.
No. It is what it is.
Oh, look at that. You can only keep 2 of those, but
But 3 of them
But I can keep 2
explode.
exploders, so I do actually have a chance. I do get 1 strife, and I need to blow up. I'll blow up the white one.
so 2 white ones you'll blow up.
Those are the ones that are the
Oh,
most.
well, that's right. I can blow up 2 white ones, not just one.
Yes.
What am I doing? Not that it matters, but all right. So
Well,
I
you
got,
got an opportunity too.
yeah, I got 2 strife, your TN3, and an opportunity. And with my opportunity on Void Stance, I can hang on. Let me look. Didn't fail. I can remove that strife, but just in case, is there anything cooler? Oh, yeah, there is. I can feel a chill down my spine, notice sudden silence, or detect another sign of the supernatural if there's a spiritual disturbance in the scene. So that's actually a pretty useful void on top of whatever you're going to tell me. So I'll keep that 1 strife, and I'll do that. Find out 2 supernatural things about the scene, basically. Because dice are weird in this game.
They allow you a little more leeway, from what I figured.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
It's the million steps to solve everything is annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad. Pretty bad. It's not that bad.
You don't decide what annoys me.
Yes, I do. You just haven't realized it. I have meticulously created all the things that annoy you. It was all me.
Yeah. Is that both of my answers then?
Yes.
Okay.
That last sentence is the extra opportunity information.
That's what I figured, but I wanted to be absolutely clear that you weren't like still typing. You know, from the way this place looks, I don't think it's a spiritual issue. The earth spirits are obviously very content. You can see the work that's being put in.
You think it's just for
I mean, somebody might be
Oil?
pouring kerosene over the soil and sabotaging it. I don't know, but I don't see why this isn't growing. So yeah, if you want to do a little thing here and meditate, I don't see an issue. You are Shogunja approved.
well?
Well, that's
Good.
strange.
I also sense no ghosts or evil. Kansen?
Yeah, Kansen spirits.
Kansen spirits either, messing with the environment.
Kansen are like the flip side of elemental spirits. They're evil versions of them.
Ah, like Mephits.
They're like, yeah,
Do you remember Mephits?
Yes.
heck yeah.
Hated Mephits. They were so annoying.
They're not getting enough electrolytes.
It's what plants crave.
Yeah, 'cause that's what plants crave. Electrolytes.
Speaking of plants craving electrolytes, I was thinking that might be a problem here.
That was a great joke.
basically.
Great joke from Macthelian.
So
Oh, I thought that was your joke. Oh, okay. Well, props to the
Yeah.
chat
props
there.
To the comments.
Good job, guys.
since he says there's nothing wrong spiritually, can I take a look at the soil itself and see if there might be something wrong, like basically nutritionally here in the soil?
Yes, this is the labor role.
I figured.
I suggested it could be that, but you know, I don't know crap
Farming,
about plant
construction,
care.
production, making...
I would help, but I don't know anything about lawn management.
Yes.
I heard that you have to
May
pull
I
the plant
use
up and lick the bottom of the root
an
to really tell what's wrong with it.
Earth roll.
Produce?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Because
That'll-
it makes
that'll work
sense
for
for
this.
like,
yeah. Why isn't this area?
why isn't it producing?
I agree. I agree.
That's right, Area. You need to produce some produce or something. produce. I don't know.
You need to Protoss the Zergrud.
What do I have?
All right.
Okay, I will.
That's a good roll.
That's.
I'll keep all three of them.
I'll tell you the TN's
Oh
only.
yes. Okay, tell me the TN
I'll
first.
tell you the TN. The TN is 2.
I feel like no one ever liked
All right,
mine.
I'll keep all three of them.
Okay.
Roll them anyway, just in case they're awesome.
Yeah. Let me.
She
put
comes
on
up with a new
this
symbol that says, "I
stripe.
auto win the game." Oh, I'll be darned. Overlooking at plants.
2 additional ring dice.
That's why horticulture is always the most powerful skill
I
in
now
any
have
RPG.
2 opportunities. So
only we knew
yeah,
about
I'll
the
use those
horticultural-
opportunities to remove the 2 strife that I got. Tell me what happens. What do I know, Corey?
What are you using the opportunity for?
To remove the strife I got.
Okay. There you go.
That's exactly what I was wondering. Ah,
Bum bum bum.
it seems
Marl, our native agro business. company.
this has nothing to
You're
do
the
with the
farmer.
spirits. This is actually somebody's sown this ground with salt.
Oh yeah, that probably works better than kerosene, but pretty much I said the same thing. I'm just saying.
What? Who would salt the earth with their own garden?
I don't know. And I don't see the point for anybody to have salted it from outside.
Mia is
I
with
mean,
us, right?
Yes. Well,
It's not
she
exactly
can
a
hear
large
you.
area.
Okay.
She's viewing the garden from
But-
above.
I look
Does
up
the
at her from her
Raging
window
family?
and say, "Do you have any enemies that don't like you living around here? Might salt your plants?"
She gives a half smile. She says, "This is not my home. I am merely a visitor."
Do you not like the people living here, and do you have salt?
She says,
I
Rikyu-san, is that a joke?
Absolutely. Almost everything I say is a joke. I promise. That's why the hyena face.
That's a very...
It seems
No.
that you said something in very poor taste.
It doesn't taste poor inside in this mask, but I need to wash the mask.
You are a very different kind of samurai, I see.
I can accept that. And I apologize if I offended you. But if I made you laugh, I'm owning it.
I sit down next to the Mia and I will get into like a meditative position.
Okay. You notice she has a bunch of like scrap papers and with a bunch of little like notes that she writes. She has like little, like just little reeds that she puts into the ink, and she'll like scratch some notes down.
Are they ciphered notes or are they
No.
plain text?
They're
basically?
plain text, and basically they're just detached thoughts on nihilism and things of that nature. They're not. This is not poetry, but they're like ideas.
Ideas
Essay.
for
for
poetry. Yeah.
Interesting
Oh, that's fascinating.
visual aspect.
One little like
Actually-
note in the margin that says, "What rhymes with Nantucket?"
Yeah. Bucket? No.
Yeah,
no,
see-
I've already used bucket.
CSI Rokugan CSI Bucket Division. You guys.
Right. That's bringing it back.
Bucket division.
Bucket.
Go team bucket.
Rice bucket.
I will admire her work quietly without trying to intrude, but I'm assuming she's actually fairly skilled at this.
She's basically all of her attention is on the guys in the garden investigating it. She seems wrapped up in that.
Oh, okay. Then
Kinda-
I'll take
You're
an
staring at
opportunity.
her, staring at you, staring at her.
Well,
staring
no,
at you.
I'm kind of staring down at her work, basically.
Yeah,
I'm
you're looking at her work. She's kind of not paying attention to that and paying attention to like Riku, Marl, Bashar down in the garden, like tasting dirt and like.
Oh yeah, I definitely like.
Is that
Well, that's how you knew it
Riku?
was salt, not kerosene. That makes so much sense. I wasn't going to put it in my mouth because I have this mask
Someone-
on.
You gotta like.
Someone
feel it.
used salt, but it's garlic salt,
It's garlic salt.
and it's delicious.
It's cheddar cheese popcorn salt that you buy at the store.
You just need to throw some butter on this dirt. It's going to be amazing.
It's a meal all on its own.
A little bit gritty.
I'm
Just
like,
a tad.
it's a terrible waste of a garden, but also a terrible waste of such a precious resource as salt.
That's true.
Very super bad, by the way. I was to the comment section there.
Oh. Man, I have to flip back and forth now to the comment section
Yeah.
with the killing.
Actually, given that we're completely surrounded by salt water, salt is probably not difficult to come by here.
Oh yeah, especially in Imperial lands, we're probably pretty close to the coastline.
So, what are y'all doing in the garden?
I'm afraid there's really nothing to be done to improve the state of this garden. All that you can do is basically dilute out the salt by bringing in more good soil, but that would be a lot of soil.
Well, while they're out there and she's distracted, I kind of try to bring her attention back and ask her something quietly while they're away, so that she doesn't have to feel like embarrassed about talking about it.
Okay.
But I will ask her, kind of bluntly, kind of forwardly, are you safe here, Mia-san?
Of course I'm safe.
I would have thought the same of your uncle.
Jikai... Reiju Jikai Dono is... He is just having a slump. He will rebound. I'm positive.
Well, I do not wish to see tragedy compound itself, and I wish to make an offer to you while I am here in the castle. Should you need it, I am willing to offer what protection I can provide if one of these irresponsible samurai come roaring about.
That is quite an offer, Ayumi-san. You don't need to offer me this. I think a simple friendship might suffice instead.
I kind of look at I don't break like staring forward, but from that position, I just kind of look over at her sideways, like, really? But I don't make any like outward sign of dissension from her statement. I just kind of like quietly nod and keep staring forward.
Reiju Jikai, he was... Well, he used to be a great man. He was my rival. But there was an accident, and he's lost his spark since.
I have not yet had the opportunity to meet Reiju Jikai-sama.
Well, come with me to court tonight. You'll be my guest.
I would be honored. I do not know that I could. I will do my best to represent you well. I say as I bow my head.
So, Jikai was a poet like me. Or he still is. And hold on, let me just reread this real quick.
Sure.
I came here specifically to see how Jikai was doing. He's an amazing poet. He was better than me, and I wanted to see if I could create poetry that would stand out as much as him. And he hasn't created anything. He's been here, I'm not sure what he's been doing here. But he was given this post after he married Seppen Azusa. Jikai, you must understand, he was a teacher. He was an amazing poet. But all he did was well, that's not all he did, but mostly what he did was teach others. And I'm hoping to bring back that spirit in him. I want to bring back that spirit in him, that spirit of mastery of poetry that he has. Without Jikai, I'm not sure that my poetry would be as good, because I wouldn't have anything to compare it to. He is my bar. But one day he was with his student, and let me just check the story again. I want to get it right. Yes. He had a young student named Daidoji Isaku. And they were walking through the fields, observing the peasants, finding beauty in the hard work and commonplaces. Unfortunately, one of their horses went wild, and it struck Isaku, and it trampled his right hand. His father, Daidoji Gombai, was furious. His son, a samurai, was crippled in his right hand, his sword hand, and he challenged Jikai to a duel. Jikai wife, Sepen Azusa was his champion. And Gombai was the better duelist. And not only won the duel, but crippled Azusa's hand. And now Azusa is no longer the duelist she was. Since that incident, the Otomo family has given Jikai this castle. And since then, I have come to see my old rival. And now that I'm here, it feels like this entire situation is like this garden. And I'm trying to find the inspiration in it.
I see.
Perhaps there's some
You
lesson
might
here.
spend. You might spend an eternity staring from this dais at this garden and never find inspiration. But perhaps when you walk among the garden and change your perspective, you might find renewed inspiration.
Very well. She gets up and smooths her kimono and says, let us walk the garden then. What are you other three doing at this time? What's going on?
I am looking at. Oh, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Yeah, Matt, what
so
you doing?
like right now, like Bashar's kind of out of his element with all this, so he's just letting everyone else kind of taking the lead on what to do. He's completely unsure what to do with about the garden at this time, so he's just meandering along until someone comes up with a plan or idea.
I'm looking at Marl. Did you actually want to do anything out here? I mean, there's no point in communing with the spirits unless you just are looking to meditate or whatnot, in which case I'll keep quiet. I can do it. It's happened on occasion.
Well, I might as well. Let's walk around and see if there's anything living around here.
All right.
So you walk around this garden. No, it's been thoroughly trashed.
It's like sake bottles on
They're-
the ground.
like,
and,
these
For
are
the record,
storage.
I've tried salting a garden before because I had this huge weed issue. Weeds apparently do not mind salt. They're like, well, that makes the soil spicy. They grew right through that. They grew through that. They grew through me covering with all kinds of different things that were supposedly guaranteed to stop sunlight. Weeds are like, nah, screw you, man. Concrete, we're good.
So you look at these storage sheds, and there is a mulch pile next to the storage sheds where they have pulled up weeds. They're tending this garden. They're pulling the weeds.
They're pulling those weeds that are being jerks, but nothing else.
I see
Nothing
that
else is
way up
happening.
north, there's a label that says Waterflower Garden.
That's what this garden is called. It's the Waterflower Garden.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole thing. I was
Cool, I can
wondering
zoom
if
in on
maybe
that.
there was a section where it was aquatic plants. So, no.
So it's this huge area is all the garden, and it's all dead and crappy, huh?
Yep. But this
That is a
herb
shame.
garden over here seems just fine.
Because nobody salted it.
Well, that's suspicious. You know, when one guy's apples are growing and everyone's apples are dying, that one guy is selling apples very well. That's an old wise tale or an old saying. I forget which, but the point is, the guy with the good garden is probably a jerk. I think that was the moral. I'm not the best at old stories.
Nailed it. Homily achievement unlocked.
I'm sorry. That is exactly how he would tell a story. So that's what you get.
Exactly. No, it's perfect. That was great.
Well, I'll go see if there's anything else interesting in the storage area where there were weeds piled up.
Gardening tools, that sort of stuff. Mats, extra mats that they use.
Nothing
I will
unexpected.
tap on
Cloaks.
Bashar's shoulder.
Big,
Hey,
thick
Bashar.
gloves.
Yes, Rikyu, my friend. What is it?
I don't know if you followed my complicated story there. It's very wise. And it's a thing of our people. But to make it easier for you foreigners, I'm pretty sure that we need to confront the guy that owns that garden and be threatening. You got that?
So apparently, you are coming up with the assumption that this individual here that owns this garden is salting the rest of the garden, which does not produce fruit but beauty, and yet he goes out of his way to salt a garden that cannot compete with his own crops.
Well, see, you've totally ruined the prank I was going to do where you were going to like go over there and be all mad and it was going to be amusing to watch.
Well,
Yeah,
But,
good
You've
of
seen
you
through
to
it.
doubt that I have
The
a
kitchen
functioning
servants.
brain, my friend.
Well, no, I just figured, our ways are so foreign that you might just go do it. And I was hoping you might, fall for it. But hey, good on you. You didn't fall for that one. On the other hand,
So I give Rikyu like a good old hearty slap on the back. Like that's a little aggressive, but making sure to give him the message that
Yep. You are definitely of the warrior cast. Ow. Ow.
So, since Marl is doing a really thorough search of this garden, you find a knife laying in the garden.
Okay. What kind of a knife does it appear to be?
It doesn't look like a knife you'd use to carve meat or anything. It looks like an Ayaguchi. Like a small concealable dagger.
Okay. I'll take a mental note of where
was-
I found it.
It was point first down in the garden. And it was near the castle wall. Not the castle wall, I'm sorry, but the wall of the main keep.
Yeah, I'll take a mental note of where I found it, and
You noticed the handle because it was the blade was kind of buried pretty deep in.
So am I close by enough to observe the
That's it. That's all the information.
observing that or finding the knife?
You can ask Marl what she's doing.
Mhm.
But you're not inspecting you're like, I don't know garden
Yeah.
stuff, so I don't do anything. So that's Marl.
All right. Well, after my talk with Rikyu, I'll become a little more attentive and kind of walk around and see what Marl's doing.
You can talk to Marl, definitely.
I'm not speaking to you anymore. Randomly.
All right. Moral, my friend. What is it that you found here?
it looks like a small concealable knife, similar to what our friend Ayumi carries.
And the blade is stuck down inside the dirt. You suppose it's there to send a message? Or perhaps it was used earlier, before we came by.
It was probably used for something.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm planning to ask Ayumi if she has any ideas.
Perhaps it's for the best. She does know. She does have knowledge about these things.
So Ayumi and the Mia are kind of walking through the garden now.
Perhaps we don't show our Mia friend the knife though yet, unless you
think
do
so.
feel that it's important to bring up.
And definitely don't be like, so we found another dead relative's weapon, and we thought maybe. Because she already said she doesn't like my humor.
Well, you do have quite a fine choice of words for certain occasions.
Edgy humor is the best humor.
Accusing her of sabotaging a garden. That's funny stuff.
It was
Or
to
not
me because I don't care about gardens.
Insinuating that she did it. Yeah. Okay. Well, you see Ayumi over there. She's walking with with Mia Shinako.
It seems our friend is quite entranced with this lady.
Well, maybe that's why she refuses me to let me touch her leg. She likes the ladies. Now I get it.
Yeah, fair.
She could
Oh
just
no,
said,
you found a hidden character secret number 55. What's the other 54?
mostly people she's killed.
Yeah. And elaborate lies I've told.
Yeah, it's like murder, embarrassing thing in high school, murder.
Yeah, I was about to say it's you'd think it's all murder, but it's actually just like regular weird stuff that people do. Like I like to clean between my toes and then sniff my finger afterwards. Like
No. I was thinking it's just literally every single time I've said you as well after somebody told me enjoy your dinner.
Well, because they're not about to yet.
It's all 54 of them. It's just every moment in her life that she's done that. She's like,
That's
oh
the
my
worst.
God, existential crisis.
Yeah, thanks you
Why
too.
do
I
I
mean,
she really likes.
Why am I
Another
like
really
this?
big secret is that she actually has a family somewhere out there in Scorpion Lands that she never talks about.
Yeah.
She really
Yeah, I'm married.
likes.
Your wife, your wife, husband, and
married
kids
in like
missed
6
you.
different-
Yeah, we have a bunch of
I'm
different
married in like
husbands
6
everywhere.
different cities.
And the most damning of all secrets, she's really into Sonic /Fic.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, we still can't forget about the times that she said "I love you" as she's hanging up from her secret ninja phone.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm
you have the
killing
mission.
them.
I have the mission. Goodbye. I love you.
Okay.
I mean,
Why? I said don't do that anymore.
Like,
it's even scarier when they say, I love you too.
This message will
God.
self-destruct in 5 minutes. I love you. Like,
It's usually 5 seconds. I mean, with 5 minutes, you've got some serious
yeah,
time,
okay,
dude.
well, that's true. It's like, oh, I got time then. Okay.
I like the idea of it being like
This
you
is the
have
last
5 minutes before
announcement.
this
So good
this
luck
envelope
guessing.
explodes. No. I like the idea of you have 5 minutes before this envelope will explode, and then like 20 seconds later, he's like, "So you want to like talk or whatever?" I mean, we've got time.
Like, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the name of childcare money that mothers and fathers have to send to their other divorced spouts.
Child support.
Child support.
Like you probably have like maybe a few child support checks that you have to fill out every once in a while.
No, I'm getting child support checks for children that I don't actually have.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Let's get back to the.
Yeah, Ayumi's a criminal.
Exactly.
Okay. Are y'all still hanging around this garden? Are y'all taking off? Where y'all headed to? What's going on?
She said that she invited me to go with her to court tonight.
Yes.
If she's going to be going to court, how long do I have before court starts?
Oh, she says court starts at 6 p.m. So,
Early evening.
it's the hour of the whatever in Rokugan.
Yeah.
So,
But
it's-
do I have time to like go change?
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
Get all ready.
Yeah.
It's midday.
It's midday.
It's actually
Okay,
half past whatever.
Half
Okay,
past
so-
a monkey's ass.
Half past whenever to
The
whatever.
northern cheek area of the monkey.
I think since we've taken a good look at the garden, it might be time to inspect the kitchen cellars.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
Yeah,
ghost busting. I'm down.
of course.
Okay.
I turn to.
I am not afraid of any ghosts. I don't want to accidentally use language that is not appropriate for Rokugan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I turn to Shinako and I will offer a polite bow and go. I have other matters to attend to. I am sure that I will be prepared by the time court rolls around, and hopefully we can secure additional invitations for some of the other members of my family.
Of course, Ayumi-san. I will see you tonight at court.
Arigato. Thank you very much.
All right, off you all go.
Yeah.
To the kitchen!
Hey, the great news: so much sake down there. You're gonna love it.
We don't actually have to leave. We can go down there and just stay there for a while.
Oh yes, because we are well dwellers.
You know, I really like how you put that, and also the well dwellers is a good joke.
All right,
Alright.
so we're just gonna go ahead and continue to the well, then I assume.
That is my plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn. And I'm playing with a token. If you give me tokens, I will play with them.
Yeah, of course.
Just spin
Take
them
your
around.
token and put it in the
Circles.
kitchen in the cellar.
Oh, I went the whole route. I didn't do the cheat thing that makes it do it by itself. I took each step.
So in the
Because I
kitchen,
forgot to do the cheat thing.
You forgot the shortcuts. So did I.
Shaki is in the kitchen as people are preparing the next meal. It's
I will
basically
greet her appropriately
all right.
and keep walking like I know what I'm doing. See if she stops me.
There's not a lot of people in the kitchen right now. Mostly, they're preparing for dinner. They're just like making sure everything's stocked correctly, and that the chefs, when they come in, can just simply grab what they need and put it all together to make the dishes for everybody.
You're doing prep.
So, quick scene setting. When I last left this kitchen, I staggered out. They were all convinced I was drunk because I successfully hid the fact that I was severely wounded. And now here I am marching all my friends right back to the sake cellar.
They're not going to say
Now
it.
you're bringing us to get drunk with you down there.
Yeah.
And
Nope.
then scream it.
Not to worry, I am the designated carrier.
No one's going to say anything about anything. They're just
I
going to
love
let
it.
you go do your thing.
I just want them to all think it. That's what makes me happy.
They're like, wow, he sobered up fast, but they're not going to say it
as
out
the
loud.
only member of Clan Hyena, I really want to see the humor in everything stupid that I am doing.
That's fair.
Okay, you guys enter the cellar through a trapdoor. It's not a hidden trapdoor or anything. It's just like it's
It's in the floor.
it's in the floor. It
Much like Tremor.
Goodbye, kitty.
Hi, kitty. Goodbye, kitty.
You go down there into the cellar, and there are shelves with big old jugs of wine, and then there are stairs leading down to a well in a darkened corner.
I
There-
will point out to the corner where I first felt the presence. So I could sense the evil, angry thing over there. As I approach the well, and I point out to the cut rope. I think there was cut rope there, right?
Considering that,
Oh
that
yeah,
we,
there was untied rope.
Untied rope. Sorry, my bad. I point out the
Someone
the
took
untied
the
rope.
bucket from there.
Oh, by the way, if you're interested, those are the sake jugs. There is a dead body in the well, so don't drink the water.
Considering that we come across a lot of supernatural things, I think it would be a wise investment in my future to perhaps purchase a jade weapon of sorts. From what I hear, that it's
I
effective.
giggle.
Huh?
I giggle. I giggle. I giggle. I giggle like a lot.
Welcome to Clan Hyena.
Yeah, I go.
That What is it that you find so funny, Ayumi friend?
You know how expensive that's going to be?
Oh, this
Good
sake is
luck
amazing.
finding a craftsman who will. Weapons aren't usually made to order, and especially with such valuable material. I don't even think they're allowed out of Crabland.
Hey,
All right,
Corey,
perhaps
I
a
don't
token I could
recall-
stick onto a dagger. Would that help?
Oh,
Did
well,
I find a
maybe-
piece of jade before when I used that thing that said you got a piece of the an element or something? Do you remember that?
No, I sent you towards like a salt lick or something.
Okay, there was no jade. I was going to say, because if I have jade on me, I'm just going to hand it to him, but I do not. So, all right. Sorry, I wanted to hand you a piece of jade, but I don't have one.
You can probably find some on the black market, but good luck finding it.
All right, as I stated before, perhaps I could just find a small jade token that I could stick onto a dagger, and that could perhaps be my weapon against the supernatural.
Oh yeah, this spear with the head being just jade is much easier than like the entire like sword, and I'm pretty sure they don't make it in your curvy swords.
I could work with that.
They do. I've seen Crab have them before, or in drawings at least.
In
I assume those
in
drawings are
curvy
based
swords,
on
I point at the
something.
scimitar like that.
No, nothing that big. I know jade is a stone, not a metal.
All right, so I guess I can do a commune with spirits and try to summon this guy up. He's kind of a jerk. He likes to attack. He might infect one of us with anger, and he has a voice attack, which is super annoying. And it may have healed by now. In fact, let's just
I look
assume
at
it's healed
you.
by now.
I look at you questioningly when you say a voice attack.
Well, like he goes and it hurts a lot, or he could be crying, but it hurts a lot. I'm not real sure. He was probably crying because I was kicking his butt really good.
Just keep saying, but it hurt a lot.
Well, at least there are 4 people that can fight against him now, so perhaps we can figure out what his issue is, or her.
Sounds good to me. I need to get ready, so I need
I
a
think-
room around the well. So if y'all can just like kind of spread out, if one of you could draw a circle on the earth there for me, I'd really appreciate it. While I go grab a jug of sake.
Yes,
take
I'll
some
assist
wax
you with
for you.
this.
I take some wax and I put it in my ears.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
And Bashar will probably like try to take like some small scraps of cloth and do the same, and he'll go ahead and help start drawing a circle around the well, as Riku instructed. Just
So
in the
there-
dirt.
So the
I
circle's
didn't
not made
hear
up,
him.
but I just wanted them to do it, so I'd have time to drink.
I did not hear him say that because I put wax in my ears.
Nice.
I actually already said that I would do that to assist him. But
Oh, okay.
I guess Bashar was too busy thinking about stuffing his ears to hear me.
Honestly, no, I'm not to be mean or anything. Absolutely not. But I did not hear you say it. But it could be that when multiple people are talking, I think that it filters out some of our voices.
Yeah, it definitely does.
So yeah, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I don't think I'm the one who talked over you, but I didn't hear it. Sorry. All right. Yeah, I'm drinking until it looks like we're all ready to go. Is everyone ready for a combat? Oh, I'm good.
Yes, it looks like you're sufficiently prepared, Riku.
You need some spirits to fight the spirits.
So Bashar
I'll
will
have
draw
just a
his sword
sip.
and shield.
Do you want to be intoxicated there for Rikyu?
No, I don't actually want a deficiency. Just the pleasant feel that you first get when you've been drinking. Because I
Right.
haven't been drinking up until now because we were out in the garden in front of everyone and there was no.
So you just
sake
want a
to have.
buzz.
Right. Okay, you can do that.
Yeah. Liquid courage, my friend. It's how I fought the last time. It's how I will fight this time.
You can make a commune with spirits void roll. The TN is increased by 2.
Ooh, because he doesn't like me.
I don't want to be. Yeah, that's exactly right.
I am totally okay with it. That makes complete sense to me.
Trying to hide from you.
He's like, that you punched me right in the throat, and that was not cool. Not cool.
Marl, do you know this ritual yet?
I do.
Would you like to assist me or I assist you?
Well, it seems you didn't have much luck the first time, or rather, your luck was.
Summoned him the first time. The
ill.
first time he just showed up all angry, like.
Okay.
But since we're summoning him, and we just recently had a conflict.
I'm willing to lead.
All right, you want to lead? Then I will assist. Do I need to roll anything to assist? No, right? I just.
Nope, you don't roll anything.
But I have it, so she gets a skill die, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
she gets a skill die,
TN1 theology void.
and you get to keep an extra die for assisting as well.
Okay. I need to up my void. I only have 2. I'm a lame Shugenja.
Say skill die.
Unless we're fighting Earth spirits, and I can kick the crap out of them.
Whoa.
Wowie.
Whoa! Yeah,
Atta
wow
girl.
is right.
You can keep all 3 of those.
I'll keep all
Look
3
at you go.
explosives. Or, well, I actually haven't checked if void does anything. Let me look at that real quick. I mean, void. Success. Of course, success.
Oh, does the TN
things.
change if she's leading? No, I'm still here. I'm sure he doesn't want to come out.
I'll keep 2 explosives and 1 opportunity.
Okay.
Good roll.
Explode him.
Those opportunities.
That's 3
3.
successes, 2 opportunities.
Okay.
So
I don't think that's going to
obviously,
get it.
number 1 is Sense the Kami, to detect all spirits and uses of their magic by Shugenja within a number of range bands equal to the ring, plus your bonus successes. My bonus successes were 2. And my ring is 2. So within 4 range bands.
All right. There is definitely an evil spirit down that well.
But,
But
do I
he-
feel that any Shugenja used the spirits in this area?
Are currently being used in this area. No.
I think you get a recent on that, which would be me fighting it earlier, probably.
If it's recent, yeah, that's what it would be. But I don't think so. It's maybe, I don't know.
Let me pull up my
It
character. I
doesn't
have it
really
written on there.
specify.
Or she has it
I
written on
literally
hers.
just copied it over.
Yeah, I know
Oh.
you did. But yeah, I think it's just current. If there are any current things happening.
No, I'm pretty sure that you knew if any Shugenja had done something recently, is something that it said on there.
All right. Well, I don't
I could be wrong. I'm not trying to argue with you. It just seems like something I remember.
Here we go.
And I don't remember which page it is on.
Detect all spirits and uses of their magic by Shugenja. No, it's current.
Current. So
Oh, so they
okay,
have to be
anybody
currently
who's
affected.
doing
Why
it
would
right
you have
now.
to detect it if the Shugenja's right there with you?
Well, there could be like an ongoing effect that's happening.
Oh, I don't have any of those. I would
Yeah.
like some of those. Where
So
do
it
I
says,
find those? I'm
Detect
going
all
to the ninja
spirits
store.
and uses of their magic by Shugenja within a number of range bands equal to the ring. So
Okay.
it has to be current stuff going on.
Well, all right then. I need to go to the Shugenja
Okay.
store and stock up on things that last. Because I don't have
You
any.
can. Armor of Earth does.
I remember because what I remember what happened last time is when you did this is you asked the kami if there were any Shugenja here recently, and they said
And they
yes.
were like, nah.
No, they said yes.
Oh, they said yes? Oh, okay.
You don't remember? Yeah, they did say yes.
No, I don't. I honestly don't remember.
Well,
Sorry.
I'm reminding you of that information, even though you don't.
I'm
have
not mad at you. I'm just saying I don't remember.
I will use one of my opportunity to receive an additional boon, which will be spiritual knowledge, to learn one fact the spirits know about the area.
Hey, you in the well. What's that?
A
hamburger.
hamburger.
I'm down here. It's a bottle of sake. Leave me alone.
No one's home.
Okay. Spiritual knowledge. Learn one fact the spirits know about the area. Well, it's this evil ghost, so I will give you evil ghost knowledge.
What's the name
Evil
of that body down
ghost
there?
knowledge.
The killer person, all you need to do is insert a blade between the 13th and 14th vertebrae.
That is neat and strange. Hey, Ayumi, did you already know this? You did. Of course you did.
I couldn't quite hear that, Derek.
I'm just fucking with y'all because I can't hear ghosts. So I was just throwing my voice, and y'all bought it. So yeah.
Well, you know what? That is the sake. It distorts hearing so that you can hear ghosts, but it also messes up how your friends sound. But it is an important part of the ritual, or so I was taught.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You're not a stranger. You don't know. Marl's like,
And Marl don't. She's not Rokugani. She don't know stuff.
Oh, well,
It is the way my people.
this knowledge is interesting.
I figured.
Too bad I can't get additional
I was like,
spiritual
what can I tell
knowledge.
you? The spirit is angry. You know that. The spirit, the body is down in the well. You know that. So I was like, I'll give you that. That's new information.
The water tastes funny. That's new because we didn't taste it.
You know what? I'm gonna use that additional opportunity to reduce the TN of my next check to interact with or appeal to Kami of the void element by 1.
There are.
It says my next check.
If you eat, I'm gonna say. Hey man, I'm gonna say that will allow you if you need to make like. Well, that's not. If you're making like a persuade void roll or something like that, maybe that'll work. Because there's no such thing as void kami. There are like ghosts and other spirits.
Well, let me read what it says to you. For 1 opportunity, reduce the TN of your next check to interact with or appeal to Kami or supernatural presences of this element by 1.
Okay, that works.
So the next time I want to do something similar, it'll be easier.
Got it. Makes sense.
All right. Well, I come out of my prayers and look around at my companions and say, I don't feel any other presences of spirits or Shugenja within this area, but the spirit in the well claims to be Otomo Nakaho herself.
Oh,
what?
I did not realize that, and I have been misgendering her this entire time. I look over the well. My
What?
apologies to you, Spirit, for the misgendering. Not for the fight. You started that.
What?
Oh,
I think Corey's
What?
brain just shut down.
What?
hey, I'm sorry, but fuck you.
Hey, you started the fight, says
I'm
Riku.
sorry I called you a man, but I'm not sorry I punched you. That was your fault.
We didn't light the fire. That's all I'm saying.
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
What do you all
I,
think
I,
of?
I keep saying progress.
Ears, like to hear what you said.
Poe.
That's
At least it claims to be. And I
Okay.
don't see any reason for a spirit to claim otherwise.
Otomo
Nakaho
Nakaho built the whole castle, by the way. She was the master of the inescapable closed shell maneuver, which sounds really cool, and I don't know what it means. But she grew paranoid. She was the one with the deep moat idea. There's supposed to be trap doors around here, arrow slits and everything. And something about this whole place being built on a fake hill. That's who Otomo is, in case you all forgot. Because I have notes from a time I had a date once.
And why is the
That gotta
Maitland
be a
leader who built this place? Why is her body down a well? Is my question.
Well,
That's
I'm
a
guessing
good
she
one.
wasn't paranoid enough. Well, her successor also haunts this castle, according to what I heard on my one date. I wonder how that girl's doing. She was kind of nice, kind of thick. I like that. But anyway, yeah.
funny.
So her successor is supposed to haunt this castle, but unfortunately, I don't know where. Or we can go ask him, or fight him, and then ask him, or just fight him, because ghosts suck when it comes to communication. We'd help you if you'd stop being annoying. I'd say down the well.
Standoffish.
Yeah, standoffish. That's a good correction. Thank you. I accept your critique.
Good.
The ghost is down there. I am being annoying. Maybe I should come up.
You know what? I never thought of it that way.
Somehow you just said, Corey, you just sound like Pops from a regular show. I am being annoying.
That was exactly
Oh.
possible.
Thank you for showing me the way.
As he floats onto the sky. They're like, wait, we still need information.
You know, we could remove the bones from the well and give them a proper send-off.
I don't know. See, what I got from the ghost while we were fighting with my awesome Shugenja skill is that the ghost wants like revenge, like she's pissed off about what has happened. I don't know that it's just a good burial that'll do it, but I'm not saying I'm not willing to give that a shot. I like your idea. But it
Wait.
might still, after that, if that doesn't work, it's because she wants us to somehow avenge her, help her get her revenge. I don't know. Because she
Wait.
filled me with anger, and I didn't appreciate it. And there was no one down here, so I was like, I'm so angry I could punch the ghost that did this to me. So I summoned her up.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Well, if nothing else, it would be good to get the body out of the well.
You're telling me that story that Riku told was true, and that not only was it true, but it was the Otomo who built the castle who's actually down there right now?
I'm actually kind of hurt right now.
I thought you were just drunk.
So I look at
I was drunk, but that's not the point.
So, like, I give it a look to Ayumi and say, we fought a tiger lady, a wolf man, and a centipede woman, and you question him fighting a ghost. Where is your
No.
head, my friend?
No. I question whether or not a drunk man's story about what he was doing while drunk was real or just a part of him being drunk.
How often have you known me not to be drunk? And how often have I lied to you? I don't lie. I do drink.
Well,
And to prove it, he is in character drinking the sake. He like loosens a thing, the flap comes down from his mouth so he can. And he's just got the flap hanging because it's too much work to keep retying it between each drink.
okay, point taken. My apologies.
I accept your apology. So, one of us is going to have to swim down here. I honestly, with the exception of the mask, am not really armored. So I don't mind doing the swimming and trying to
I
get
can
it
do
up.
it.
Okay. The rope was cut, but there is still a rope. I mean, I can just hold it. Bashar,
across
actually,
is it?
Bashar, you hold this rope. You and your muscly arms.
What's the diameter of the well?
A body could definitely fit down there, like your body.
Or the body that's down there.
Straight down, or could I like put my legs out?
You can put your legs on one side and your back on the other, and kind of bring yourself down that way. Definitely, but I
Okay,
wouldn't
that's
put
exactly-
like two people down the well. It would be like it.
Wait,
You could do it, but you would be like next,
Really crowded, yeah.
like pushed up against each other.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
if the well is small enough that you can put your legs out and your back on the other side, yeah, that's crowded for two people.
I do hand the
Then-
rope off to Bashar and tell him to lower it down, just so that we're clear.
All right, I'll definitely help out, and I assume that's a fitness roll right there.
If the person
If they need
if
you to
a
pull them
Yumi,
up.
fails at this climbing roll, actually you're gonna give an assist to Yumi with the climbing roll with that rope. That's how that's gonna work.
Okay.
Perfect. And I'm assuming for me, I'm trying to withstand. I'm assuming this is an earth check.
It's a fitness roll.
Fitness earth, right?
I'm gonna say this is more like opposing forces. Like, water will work here.
Okay.
Withstand. Climbing is a kind of withstand. Yeah, earth or water
Yeah,
will work.
your stamina, basically.
Yeah, earth or water will work here.
So they're both the same. So I'm still be rolling the same, but I'm getting assistance from.
It is a slick wall. So you'll need 3 successes. There's really no handhold, so you kind of like you're like using just the force of yourself pushing on the walls to like walk yourself down. So
Yeah, I don't have the claws. They were too expensive.
if you had ninja claws, yeah, that would be a total different story.
Yeah, I don't.
Those
I
are
do
so
have.
cool.
I think I have climbing supplies, but I don't think that'll really. I don't really have
Let me
them
just
on
double
me.
check. Let me just double check the TNs here. Oh, here we go. Simple task. Jumping 10 foot, recognizing someone in disguise, difficult. Scaling a cliff without rope. Well, you have rope, so. But it's.
And
but it
also,
is
this
slick.
isn't really like a cliff. He has an opposing side to press against.
But it is slick. It's going to be a TN3. I'm going to say it's a TN3. That looks like the perfect TN.
You know,
Okay.
a TN3 with a skill check 8 or even a die check 8 is still pretty good.
But you have
ring check, whatever it is.
skilled assistance from Bashar, because I'm sure Bashar has fitness.
Shoot, I
Perfect.
have fitness.
I have the fitness 1, so in my mind, it made more sense to hand off to Bashar.
TN3. I don't have any. You know what? I might have a technique that helps me here. No, I don't want to attack anybody.
If you fail this roll, you will take a
You
critical
die.
hit unless you spend unless you have 2 opportunity to negate that. But that's only if you fail.
Alright, well, here's my attack.
Well, you can have.
I will keep the 2 successes without strife, and 1 the explosive success with strife.
Right.
And that's a ring die.
I really like the idea that you get to the top and you're like, I've brought this body, and then like the head falls off, the arms fall off, and you're holding like basically like a spine.
Damn it!
Well,
I thought this thing you would hold.
while they're doing this, may I rack my brain for what the heck the spirit might actually want, and like
Yes.
if I have any ideas on who they're
So-
angry at?
Before you do that, tell me what information you already have about this spirit, and I can tell you what the TN is based on what you already know. The more you know about it, the lower the TN I
Okay.
can give you.
Well, I have quite a bit of information interspersed in my notes.
If
I do know, obviously, she's the person who built this castle, who built an artificial hill because she was paranoid, and the moat and the traps.
I'm looking for more information about how this creature attacks, what the creature looks like,
Oh,
that sort of
She
thing.
attacks with a closed shell
creature.
maneuver.
well,
We all know that. I don't
Riku
know what it means,
informed
but that's
us
how she
that
attacks.
it uses a scream attack.
That's very important information, yes.
Um,
That'll bring it down from TN4 to TN3.
let's see. You're looking for information about the creature that it currently is, not her
Yes,
past as a
exactly.
human.
And then I can give you once you give me that and make the TN, then I can give you like the name of the creature and how you can like help the spirit pass.
Okay. Well, I don't think he told us anything more about the ghost as it is now. So I can't tell
TN3.
you, even though I remember from the
It is going to be a
fight.
TN3 Earth Theology Earth roll.
Theology Earth.
What did I forget to tell you? Just out of curiosity. Marl, Crystal.
I mean, I might as well ask, yeah. Riku, is there anything more you can tell me about the ghost? You said that it uses a voice
had a voice
attack.
attack. Yeah, it was really annoying, the voice attack. And it filled me with rage with a touch attack. Touch attack? That's a weird word. I don't know. I've never used that before. But yeah, it touched me and I was filled with rage. It used its voice on me and it shook me. But then after I took away its voice abilities, it wasn't so bad. Beyond that, I don't remember it doing anything
Can
other
you
than, taking a pummeling
tell me
from
what it looked like or anything like that?
Sure, it looked like a decayed, horrible corpse ghost.
Like a Gaki?
Like a what now?
A Gaki.
What's a gaki?
From Gakido? The realm of angry
I have
spirits.
not seen it. Is that like a cool anime?
They're-
I don't know
they're-
what you're talking about.
They're spirits who have died and seek vengeance. They are
I did
stuck in
say
a
it
realm
was
called
seeking
Gakido.
vengeance several times.
Now, you said you were
Wow.
able to punch it. So, did it have any physical body?
It did. I mean, I punched it, and I did use Jade Strike when I was punching it, but that worked really effectively.
Okay.
I don't think I ever punched it without Jade. Oh, wait, no, I take it back. I did punch it without Jade Strike. Sorry, it's hard to remember through the haze of the sake, which gives me the strength to punch with Jade Strike. It's totally connected, I promise. But yeah, when I was punching it, it did try to attack me, which gave me an opportunity to attack it again without the Jade Strike, and it still worked.
Wait.
Wait,
How did you fight it?
Ayumi,
You
aren't
said
you in
punched
the
it,
well?
but-
like a man
Okay.
who can
I
occasionally
am
make
in the
his
well.
fists
The
glow
information.
green. Girl in the well.
Your story doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was drunk.
Okay. With the information you have, you know the whale, you know the touch. His description of it is not correct. So I can't give you
Yeah.
the bonus for that.
I don't honestly remember what it is I'm forgetting. I'm really sorry.
So you get it's
And
a
I was
TN2,
totally
which is still
sober
good.
last game. This game, not
Okay.
so much.
Like the fact that it was a ghost with bones floating in it.
Did I not describe it having a skeleton? I thought I did.
No.
Oh,
You said it was
I-
a ghost that's
I
also a
pictured
corpse.
it in my mind having a skeleton, but I may not have said the words.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember punching it, and the
Theology
skeletons were like the bones were like bursting and
Void?
dusting, and
Huh?
it was good times. But yeah, I may not have said it, so blame the sake.
Void Earth? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
T-bone.
Theology Earth.
Theology
Okay.
Earth. Make the roll. TN2.
I'm a bad Shugenja.
I will take
'cause I'm
that.
a drunk.
2 plus an opportunity.
But you know what? I would think in real life, a Shugenja, anyone that deals with spirits on a regular basis, including the dead, should be a drunk or high or something.
All right.
Well, I'm going to, let's see. I'll just not take strife from it using that opportunity.
I'm just going to do a copy paste here. There it is.
Oh, that's good to know.
Whoops. That was supposed to just whisper tomorrow. It's weird. It says tomorrow, and then it's blank, and then that all came out. So
Did you double space? If you double space, it screws the whole thing.
I think that may have happened.
I see from Truly Evil Bob GM and it's blank, and then it says Truly Evil Bob GM and it's all the info.
Yep.
Oh, that does it too. Yep. All right.
But
I'll be right
just to clear up any problems here, I will let everyone know. Well, I think it's probably a Kyokotsu. It's the closest thing I can think of, even though you didn't mention anything about bones. And
Oh, there were
if
bones.
we-
You did. I thought I said. My bad.
Oh, okay. Then this pretty much confirms my theory, and all we should have to do is give her a proper funeral.
I break out the bagpipes immediately because I assume I have them somewhere in my Shugenja kit.
Okay. Hey,
Just,
Yumi,
you know, Scotland.
you are sitting in the water of this
Yep.
well
Uh-oh.
when a green glow emanates from below.
I'm feeling soggy.
Would you like to roll an initiative check?
Yeah. Sure. I'm assuming this is tactics, or would this be fitness because I'm in the middle of fitness?
Yeah, let's make it fitness for you. I'm good with that.
And I guess water because I'm still trying to climb. I'll stay on water span.
I'll get this character sheet out again.
I have a purring kitten on my lap.
Is that what they call it? Only fans roll 20.
Aww, he's so cute.
That's exactly what they say on OnlyFans Roll 20. I'll keep that explosive success and the success without strife. And an opportunity. Well, I'm assuming that the
Why don't
terrain is going to be pretty obvious.
Oh, here we go.
So,
Hey, baby, want to see
There we
my
are.
obvious terrain?
Yes, you are in terrible terrain.
Terrible
exactly.
terrain.
That is my terrain. It's terrible.
He's in wet terrain.
I'm gonna say
Ooh.
it's for right now. This is entangling terrain. But if you go
that
underneath
seems
the water,
reasonable.
it becomes dangerous terrain.
okay.
Fair. Totally fair. Sorry, man.
And I'm assuming I'm
Lady.
using my vigilance because who knew that a green glowy thing was going to attack me?
Sure.
I knew. I totally knew.
I'm
That's
assuming
why I
that
offered to go down first,
just
but you
saying.
were like, I got this.
I assume that my focus isn't going to be relevant.
I really wish I could give you the option for Jade Strike, but if I cast it on you, I think it just means I punch you with a green fist.
That's true. It would do nothing too because I'm not tainted. But-
Well, it would punch you, and you might be mildly annoyed at me. No, if I punch you,
Yeah,
I think you'd be
true.
really annoyed at me. I don't know how much damage you would do. I just think you'd be really annoyed at me.
Yeah, sure. I would be. You are 100% accurate.
Ayumi,
I
what's your
am master of
initiative?
being annoyed. Doing
My initiative would be a 5.
5. All right.
Tactics roll.
Not unless you notice.
Okay, so I just got back in. I had to quickly take a bio break.
Yeah, well, you are way up top holding a rope. You're not looking down the well.
He
Oh,
has been
no,
this
he
whole
may
time
be.
taking a bio break by peeing in the well.
I would murder you if that.
So Ayumi,
you would not.
Uh,
I am not that uncouth, my friend. I am not that uncouth.
Naoko is going to attempt to grab you.
Sorry. That sucks.
Probably not a good thing.
It's okay. We lowered the rope. I'm sorry.
Oh, did I roll it? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
And
All right.
it
And
was
a really
good.
damn good roll.
Yeah.
And I'm really sorry to hear that.
Exceedingly good.
Okay. L, could you not get? I'm sorry, guys. Sorry.
Cat problem?
Okay. I hit
There's
you.
a third one, fourth, fifth, 20. Oh no!
I grabbed you. Since I am touching you, you now suffer the enraged condition. Did you hear me? Tarek?
Tarek.
Time to you, Tarek.
Tarek? You're
Oh no, we
muted
can't
now.
hear you.
You took out your earbuds and now everything's messed up again. Why did you take out your earbuds?
He was role playing taking the wax out, which is a terrible idea with the ghost that screams at you.
He's like, here, let me take the actual wax out of my actual ears.
Are you there, Tarek? Hello, hello. Tarek, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Y'all
Hey,
can
he's
hear
back.
me, right?
Yeah, we can
We
hear
can
Now?
now.
Have you heard us up
uh,
until now?
Okay, how about now?
you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I've been hearing y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, my headphones
So-
have been... Okay, good.
The
We're good.
creature grabs you from below, which instantly gives you the enraged condition.
Man, if only someone had
Okay.
warned you. Oh, wait.
And it is going to attempt to pull you under. It is
Hey,
going to be
she
a
wants some
contested.
one-on-one time.
It is going to be a contested fitness roll. But you
So
get
whoever
assistance
rolls
from the
more,
rope.
Yay.
So Bashar is
An
assisting you.
Extra skill die.
And I'm like cheering you on. I found Pom Pom somewhere. I'm like, woo!
You're
got
having a
this!
discussion with Marl about what this ghost might be at this time.
Yes. that
You're
is
like,
exactly
what was that?
yeah.
I think it was like this, and I think this happened. And Marl's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Marl's like, I finally got him to tell me something about having a skeleton. Oh, was that important?
Okay, I'm
You
keeping
hear
the
in the
two
background?
explosive successes. And the success with opportunity.
I feel like I would have
And I'll
initially
keep
been
those
being
two
vague,
explosives.
like
So this is contested.
to figure out if it was a
Yeah,
zombie.
I'll keep those two contested, or those two exploders as well.
Okay.
God damn,
And
dude.
I'll keep those two. So
You
that
are
is
the
1, 2,
bomb.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 successes and 1 opportunity.
You successfully stay above the water. No problem.
No one doggy pedals like a
Well,
Yumi. Because she's a what? Did you say it, though?
Exactly.
You
A
said-
Big
big
splasheroo.
success.
So Ayumi, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I just got grabbed by something spooky. I am spooked. I am going to... I still gotta grab the bones, and maybe if I grab the bones, she can't grab me. So I'm gonna try to slide further down and grab the bones. Like, grab onto
Okay.
the bones and grapple them.
All right. You slide down underneath the water to where she is, and it is a spectral body with the bones of her floating inside of it.
I still try to grapple it.
Okay.
I'm gonna literally try to
Just,
force it up
You know,
above water.
You are in dangerous terrain right now.
Yes, which is bad, probably.
let us know when we might notice if anything is going awry.
Okay.
Like sounds or
Well,
I mean,
nothing-
I guess
no real
Bashar
sound
would
has
be-
happened
yeah.
yet, other than her voluntarily going underneath the water. Like,
Yeah, the bloop.
I was like thinking most likely it would be something like Bashar going, "Oh," when he feels a tug on the rope.
she.
that was an
Oh, he.
amazing roll.
No, Bashar's a he. Sorry.
There's not
Yumi's
much.
going down.
Like, he's just keeping the rope. Like,
Yeah, she didn't need any help there.
She's the bomb. She's a super ninja.
so make your martial arts unarmed. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm switching my stance to air stance, and then I'm going to grapple him.
All right.
I'll grapple them.
No one can defend against my air stance. I don't know what that
Very well
means.
reformed.
Right, I finished my chocolate bar.
That's a miss.
Yeah, that would.
So many nice opportunities, though.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of those opportunities, I'm gonna spend an opportunity. No, I don't think. There's not enough room for me to hide from this person or this ghost.
No. It knows exactly where you are.
I'm hugging it.
I hide in the cracks as well.
I hide by hugging it from behind this time.
That's
They'll
what I
never
always
know.
I
said, but I
become
still got arrested.
two-dimensional and slip into the cracks.
You know those?
Okay, yeah.
You ever watch
I
those
just
anime?
missed.
You ever watch those anime with the ninja that hold up like painted pieces of cloth that look like the fence? That's
Yeah.
what Ayumi has. It just looks like the wall of the well. Like,
No, it's several ninja in front of your house going, "We are a hedge,"
Night
which
of
is
a
a
thousand,
tick
a
reference.
million,
if
million.
you're-
The tick.
Yeah.
Night of a million zillion ninjas.
He
Read it.
remembers.
Here's what
Classic.
I'm going to do. I'm going to spend those 3 opportunities by 1, keeping the die set to opportunity with success on my next roll.
Okay. You can do that on air stance, huh?
And I'll spend the other 2 to move up to 1 range band of any distance you for 1 opportunity spent this way. Maybe along vertical surface.
You gonna
So
run up the well wall?
I'll spend two opportunities to move 2 range bands upward.
Okay. You climb up the well. There's a lot of slack for Bashar now.
Sure, I feel like you're slacking, and I don't know why. Can you not slack?
You know, can you pay attention to what you're doing?
Okay. Next round.
It was riveting.
Next round. Nahoko will bring her spectral body up over the water and will wail at you, Tarek. A mournful wail.
Come on.
She's just crying.
She will change her stance to fire stance.
She looks you straight in the eye and goes,
I changed-
"And I will always."
Do you believe in life after love?
That's a lot of successes and no
Yeah.
opportunity.
You needed 3 successes to hit me, and you got that. Okay.
Do you believe in
I'll
life
take
after
2
love?
strength.
Oops.
Right.
My bad, I left a
Oh
match.
god. Oh god.
Ah, there's a critical
This is not
hit.
good.
This looks painful.
Okay.
Oh,
You will take 3 damage.
pull out your thing that negates damage. You got a thing, right?
I got clothes,
Supernatural damage. So your armor will not protect you. Yeah.
so I don't have clothes.
Dang it. Why do these ghosts gotta be supernatural?
Okay, 3 fatigue, and
It's,
Yeah, what about subnatural?
It's a really easy
Totally.
deadliness here. It's only deadliness 3.
okay, it's actually deadliness.
I think
0.
any level of deadliness sounds terrifying.
Okay. Your armor takes some damage then, as it rattles apart.
Okay,
Ooh,
so my
when she
my-
gets to the
my
top,
city,
has her clothes fallen off? Is this
well,
like that anime?
So because he damaged these clothes were damaged before, and now they no longer have durable, so now they're destroyed. I
They're
believe.
actually damaged.
Or no, they're just down 1. They're down 1.
Yeah, they're
protection.
down 1.
Are you
resistance.
sure you're not naked?
They're
Yes.
only 1 protection now.
Yeah,
This
are they
isn't
down
an
to that point
exploding
where it's just
clothes
clothes
anime.
only covering like the nipples and the crotch?
Yeah.
All right,
Basically,
everybody did
somehow.
hear the wail. Ayumi gets to go, and then everybody make sure you get your initiative done for next
All right.
round. Ayumi, it's your turn.
Okey-dokey.
Okay, I call out and say, I think it's mad at me. It's not gonna let me get the bones as I start clambering further up the well. I have a technique to move along vertical surfaces really easily, so I'm gonna make a TN2 fitness check to just
Was
get
it fitness
the
or
fuck up.
tactics to get to initiative?
Tactics.
Tactics.
Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure.
It can be whatever I want it to be.
Technically.
y'all,
That's also important to know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's tactics for you guys
All right, good.
above the well.
That's what I put. It's so strifeful. This is a strifeful situation. I feel the strife building just getting ready.
So did you make
for
your
the
can to
situation.
run up the side of the well?
I'm making it right now.
Ooh, pretty.
So my initiative is 8, and I also kept the success with opportunity. And on an initiative check for Earth roll, choose another character's disadvantage. You know they do not apply that disadvantage to their checks to this scene. And I'm trying to think who would need that.
Well, you have to know of their disadvantage.
You got to pick, man.
Unfortunately, I don't know of everyone's disadvantage, so
If we had more scenes where we sat around the campfire and talked about our stuffs, you might know.
okay. Maybe help out with your tipsiness.
You kind of
That could always help out.
didn't you have that last game where you sat around and had lunch and then Ayumi just left right in the middle of it?
Yeah, but I don't
Well,
remember
Bashar
us
wasn't there.
discussing our problems.
It's true.
I don't remember saying, so I'm superstitious with a demon wound and whisperies of treachery. Whisperies? Whispers of treachery.
Whisperies.
I don't know what whisperies are. I've got to look that one up. It sounds like a word.
Yeah, my disadvantage has nothing to do with battle.
Okay, so
Okay, Lauren.
yes. Did you? What?
So
How far are you going there,
I
Tarek?
have, yeah, I have 5 successes, and 2 opportunities. And what that means is I'm going 3 range bends, ignoring any terrain I pass through, the effects of any terrain I pass through, and I can move up or down vertical surfaces or across gaps that could conceivably be jumped. And with those 2 opportunity, my footfalls are so light as to be completely silent while I'm doing something.
Okay. Ayumi pops out of the well. Totally. You didn't even notice that she was so. Maybe she was very close to the top. I don't know. You didn't hear her come up, but bloop, she pops right out of the well.
She just bubbles up from the well. I go on
Yeah.
7, by the way.
Okay, Rikyu's 7.
I'm on 4.
Marl is 4. These may not even matter.
May not.
Okay. Bashar, you're up.
Kill it.
Kill it.
Not,
And,
don't kill Ayumi.
no, not Ayumi.
Although you seduce her and get rid of that rage, that could be awesome. We'll all watch with popcorn.
Well, I was assuming that we were gonna enter a battle, but right now I think I'll hold my action until Kyokotsu makes a move.
Rikyu.
All right. When she is visible, I plan to activate Jade Strike and attack.
Okay. Ayumi.
Okay. No one else is taking the bait, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out my bow. I'm going to jump up above the well, and I'm going to shoot an arrow down into
Okay.
the well.
You look down in the well. There's no green glow. You don't see the bones anymore. Sunk back down beneath the surface.
Okay. Then I finished my hop, and that's the end of my turn.
Marl.
I'll come on over and take a look down the well. And upon seeing nothing, I'll say to Ayumi, "What's going on? I thought I heard a scream."
I said it tried to grab me. I did scream out at those before I ran up. I did say. oh god, it's trying to grab me, and then I ran up.
You didn't hear her come up that well. This is probably a prank.
No, the scream.
Oh, you heard that? That could have been Ayumi.
That's what it was.
Just showing off how good I am at climbing well.
I'm like this close to just howling with laughter for no reason because the whole situation is hilarious.
I just Scooby-Dooed my way out of the well.
Yeah, there's no ghost anymore. You ran away.
It's fled,
As it turns out, we weren't afraid of no ghost.
I assume the ghost was afraid of us.
No, you are correct. We weren't afraid of no ghost.
Oh, I see what you did there.
'Cause
with
there
your
was one.
grammar. Does air quotes work in Rokugan? Sorry, let me close that for you. I have my drink in there.
I'll be right back. I'll discuss what you want to do.
Like I'm thinking about when my turn comes up, I'm thinking about just like kind of having Bashar edge towards the well, and go, "Woman, we are trying to help you."
See, but the problem is it's not really the Ganap disease. Bashar did not, or it's not Bashar. Sorry, Ayumi didn't jump up looking like purple and yelling Ganap, in which we would know that is a problem. She's showed up. She's angry, which makes her Ayumi. Looks the same to me.
Stop it.
Just
Resting
so you guys
ditch
know.
face? Is that what it was?
Yeah, no, resting, what was it, perturbed face?
I think it was
Something else.
disconcerted or something like that.
Disconcerting
disconcerted
face.
Disconcerted. But
Disconcerting.
then it was shortened to resting ditch face. Not by me, but I do like it. I have to give credit to Matt on that one.
because it's a combination of bitch and disconcerted.
Yeah, no, I totally got what you were aiming for. I get
Okay.
it, and I'm giving you the credit.
All right,
And I like it. Good job, sir.
It sounds
But
family
don't
friendly.
explain it, because as soon as you explain it, it's awful.
I feel like I should be insulted right now. I should feel insulted, but
Shut up, ditch.
I kind of feel.
I like that I can say ditch
now.
like it's a thing, and it's not a thing.
Resting ditch face, as in resting. I look like I'm gonna put you in a ditch. Face.
You know, that actually fits. That really fits.
Yeah, that was my
That's
second
pretty
thought, but all
That's
right.
pretty much exactly like on brand. Perfect.
You go in a ditch.
I now have
you
a
go in
motto.
a ditch. And especially
Like the
you.
evil version of Oprah, the Nega Oprah. The Negra? That sounds wrong.
Yeah, that's not.
We're not saying
cut
that. We're not.
Yeah.
Marl said
Corey-
that. I
Corey-
didn't say that. Oh,
Yeah, cut that entire.
What?
I'm throwing that completely on Marl.
Anti-Oprah. You had it, dude. You had it.
No, I think it's better that Marl said Negra, and she shouldn't have because she's a bad person.
Yeah, and we can all agree that she definitely said
Exactly.
that.
See, it wasn't me at
And
all.
she
I
is
wasn't even there.
definitely-
I was in another room getting drunk. Hey, Corey's
Also,
back.
I was-
So Corey,
Hi,
you missed,
Corey.
you
You
missed
look
the discussion
handsome.
about the anti-Oprah that Ayumi is becoming.
Your wife is the anti-Oprah, but you look good. She's
So
the
she
anti-Oprah
takes
'cause
everybody's
she's so
car?
white.
Crystal, do we have a lot more cars from you taking people's cars?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, that
we
would be
will
awesome.
Eventually.
And somehow, when you take their cars, you also get the tax money they have to pay for winning them.
One of my
That would be
favorite
even more amazing.
One of my favorite gifs is Oprah like doing her big reveal, and the stage like opens up, and like a swarm of bees come out, and it just says "bees" in big letters on the bottom. And she's like, bees are swarming everywhere.
To be fair to Oprah, we are having a bee shortage. Thanks,
I-
Oprah.
I also read
Everybody gets an apiary.
Speaking of, I think we are at 3 hours, aren't we?
Oh man, we're
Two
getting
and
there.
almost a half.
2.5.
Yeah, two and a half.
half.
Right now.
We got
Okay.
time.
Oh,
we got
that's
time.
just Tarek saying he's tired of your crap, Corey.
So what have
No,
y'all
I'm saying that
decided?
we should probably
Nothing.
figure out.
Absolutely nothing. We just bullshitted.
So, I did. I was gonna say there is something I'm going to be doing on my next turn, and all
it
of
takes
you will
half
be able
an
to
hour.
tell.
There's no turns.
All of you will.
You can just do it.
Well, okay. So
Do
here's
it,
what
man.
happens.
Do it,
All
lady.
of y'all are gonna be able
Do
to,
it to
all
me.
of y'all are. Okay, let me say it.
Stop interrupting.
Y'all are. God damn it, Matt! Shut your face. Okay.
I have
My
no
character,
shoulder.
you will all be able to tell ahead of time that my character is about to jump in the well, and then she jumps back into the well. This time, head first, knowing she's going directly into the water. Like she's diving into the well.
So you're doing
I am
basically what I
enraged.
did. The ghost made you angry, and you're like, I'm going to kick the crap out of that ghost.
Yeah.
But you don't believe me that I did it. And you know what?
Oh, actually,
F you, lady. You
I'm
are a
enraged.
bee.
Corey,
This is so
I'm enraged.
rude.
I'm enraged. I should be fair here. Should I randomly roll who the object of my aggression is, or am I able to just say I'm going back to the ghost?
Whatever you're angry, like, it should more be focused on your flaws and advantages, your Giri and your
amplifying.
Ninjo, than it is the current situation.
So if I have been writing your like thing for a while, you should probably kick the crap out of me. And I accept my death.
I mean, like, if you're actually upset about all the times that he gently touched your thigh.
So
Twice.
I did say the same thing to Rikyu when, or to Howard when Rikyu was enraged. I said, it's based on not this ghost or this situation. It's based on like who you are, your personality right now.
And I went over it, and the only thing that I could think of that would upset me was honestly the ghost affecting me.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of y'all have been fine, and there's nothing really upsetting me except that ghost that was being a jerk when the one thing I do as a Shugenja is talk to spirits.
Now this could be like I said, if you are upset at this daimyo, you might storm out of here and go after that daimyo, whatever it is.
Truly, that's
Yeah,
a fair
so-
thing.
So here's.
But you're not.
here's
I don't know
what
if you're
I'm
upsetting him or just pay to kill him.
No, actually, so Corey, this is something I wrote actually on my character sheet. You probably see it if you looked at my character sheet. But I'm
Is it a
actually
secret thing that
getting
says
into-
kill the
Is it-
absolute
yeah,
crap
is it a
out of
secret
Rikyu?
thing?
It's coming.
I mean, I
accept
was
it.
kind of thinking it's along the lines of, well, this daimyo seems pretty sucky.
I
Seems
don't
pretty
think you meant
sucky.
for all of us to read that, but I'm totally going to read it because it's there.
I took it off the stream so the people on the stream don't see it.
Oh, aha! You can't see it. I'm reading.
So let me just check it out here.
Yeah, and
Is
so
where did you write it down? What part did you write it down in?
look at the bottom
the
part, the
bottom.
last little,
Oh,
yeah, the
notes.
last little one.
Notes.
Oh, just look in the chat, Corey.
Oh, the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it in.
Oh,
the
I
chat.
thought that's what you
Roll
took off the
20
stream. Is that not it?
Oh,
Aha! Everyone reads these private notes.
Look, the bottom part is the.
okay. You feel sympathetic towards Jikai now,
Well, I feel sort of sympathetic, right?
right?
But what I mean is, I want to go and give him a direct
So you want to go give him a
challenge.
go give him a piece of your mind.
Yeah, like give him a like, what the fuck
Uh-oh.
do you think you're doing? Like, you have some serious shit that you need to be taken care of, and you rise to the occasion. This stuff.
Okay.
But I'm thinking of now doing it direct. I was trying to do that before in a not like a roundabout way, trying to sneak my way through. This time I'm gonna go directly.
But you're mad
But-
now, so go.
Exactly. I'm
do the
just
thing.
pissed. So I'm now gonna go and try to like force my way into his area to go talk to him.
Okay. Aomi storms past all of you and walks out of the well area towards the trapdoor.
Wait, Ayumi, where are you going? What happened?
I intend to follow her because I have experienced this, and I think she's angry.
I'm like, and Bashar is absolutely confused as to why Ayumi is like heading out. It's like,
Yeah.
do we not have a spirit to deal with?
I'm like,
I think I know why everything in this castle is so wrong.
I will
Just
go
keep
like
walking.
this over my shoulder to indicate that for y'all to follow. If you notice, it's up
Yeah.
to you. But I
Yeah.
do this as I follow her.
I mean, I was gonna follow her anyway and be like,
Cool.
Yeah,
Ayumi,
Bashar follows.
can
Okay.
you hear me?
Oh, she did. She responded.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't notice any response.
No,
Yeah.
Tarek said it.
Yeah, I said something along the lines of I feel like he's the reason why a lot of this these problems are happening. So I'm going to go and address it with him directly.
I am going to, at great risk to myself, because I know she's probably filled with unnecessary anger, put my hand on your shoulder and say, your feelings may not be your own. That ghost has a thing about filling you with anger.
And don't you already have an invitation to court?
Is there a roll to make to try and persuade someone?
Yes.
Cool, I want to do that.
In fact, if you watched my last video on
I'm
intrigue
sorry, Corey, I really
scenes,
didn't watch it yet.
on my main
I feel
channel-
bad because I'm being called out, but I did not watch it yet. I usually do.
It should probably be courtesy in this case.
yes, courtesy command. I think you were doing courtesy. Marl, you can help. You are definitely assisting Rikyu on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to protect her. Is that Earth? So I don't want her to die.
Yeah, I think you're
Reason.
reasoning. Yeah, you're using reason. So if you watched my thing on intrigue scenes, you'll know that with like courtesy rolls, you can actually like quote unquote mind control people, meaning that you can like with a successful roll change their personality, change their not personality, but their ideal, like their thoughts. It is mind control. I hate rules like that in role playing games.
I totally understand you. I feel the same way about all role playing games that have that. That what do you do when the guy makes I make a persuasion roll against my fellow PC? Oh, persuasion against your fellow PC. Ugh.
I know, right?
Why?
That's bad. That's a bad
Just talk
rule.
to him, see if it works out. It's a PC.
I make my diplomacy roll. Now you have to do whatever I say. What?
I know, totally breaking game, but I know that my general as a game master rule is I look to the PC who has been successfully convinced and say, he gives you a convincing argument that you see the reason of. Role play appropriately based on how you're currently feeling, given a good argument against what you're doing. And then I leave it to them. That's all I can say. Beyond that, I don't want to be like, nope, from you have just been mind controlled. You do the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Unless it's a magic spell that is specifically a mind control spell.
Yeah.
In which case, I take away your control of the character, and your character does this no matter what.
Sorry, I'll have you know, by the way, I have 2 opportunities.
Yeah, you didn't successfully...
And according to these Earth opportunities, when I have 2, I can remove 2 strife from you, and I'm going to do that. If that makes it any easier on you, as I try to explain
Rikyu?
to you why you shouldn't do this.
did you roll an additional die for my assistance?
I didn't, and I did already make
And
the roll. Should I go ahead and make an
That
additional
should
roll?
be
All you need to
a ring die.
just roll an extra ring die and add it to the roll.
All right, I will totally do that. You said ring, not skill, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you get to keep an extra die too.
Neat.
Oh, look, nothing!
Thanks for all the help. from an in-character standpoint, I honestly do appreciate the help. From an out-of-character standpoint, that's funny. But anyway, so I say that, and I relieve 2 strife from you, and I hope that influences you, but it's totally up to Corey saying how bad the anger effect is on you and how you roleplay it. And that is how I leave it to you. It's not me. And I am also adding my strife. Because I got strife out of that deal. It's so stressful trying to talk people into stuff.
It is. Most people hate the idea of public speaking more than they're afraid of dying.
You know, that's actually true and funny when you bring that up. Also, my strife is getting ridiculous. I need to just just go with the laughing and the emojis. It'll be better.
Or
in fact, you know what? As I'm following her, I'm gonna lose my mind and start laughing because this shit is hilarious. Pardon my S word, because I think my son can hear me.
Oh no, not the S word.
okay, I want you to lose honor equal to your honor rank for.
For cussing.
Understood. For cussing.
Well, it's
That's
still
what
an
it's for,
inappropriate
it's for cussing.
outburst. Either one is an inappropriate outburst.
I accept it. But you know what? At least I lost that 9 strife.
So this is how the scene went down. Ayumi passed you all by. You were like, Ayumi, look, I know how you feel. Ayumi, we're supposed to deal with the spirit. Ayumi. And she goes, she says, I'm just going to go to the source of this entire situation and deal with it there. And walks straight up the ladder, opens a trap door, and storms out. And Rikyu just laughs at that. And everybody looks at Rikyu like he's lost his mind.
Well, right before I laughed at that, I did put my hand on her shoulder and explain to her that
I
the
said
ghost
that.
might be controlling her emotions, and then I lost my mind laughing.
I did say that in the total
okay.
description.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was slightly distracted, making sure my son didn't actually
Right.
hear the S word.
All right. So Ayumi's in the kitchen. She's making her way to the hallway.
It seems that everyone loses their mind when spirits get involved. Ugh. Spirits need to just go to the afterlife and leave us living alone.
You never need to understand what it means to be a Shugenja. Good job, Bashar.
Bashar, I don't mean to start any fights, but are you okay with stopping her?
Yes,
Physically?
I'm going to try to stop her. I'm pretty sure this is the influence of the spirit, so I'm going to try to keep her out of trouble. And Bashar will try to take off and try to stop Ayumi from, doing anything rash.
I'll stick with you.
Okay, hold on, guys. I think I'm having
got
a slight problem with the stream here.
Okie dokie.
Howard, Tarek, are you seeing the stream doing okay?
I'm fine. Well, I see it on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I
it's not
see it. It's
frozen or
just
anything,
kind
is
of
it?
it's spotty. It's like low frame rate.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing. Like you see us moving in slow mo, but it's kind of tiny.
Okay, because I'm getting like just the circle of death here. As long as y'all can see it, I hope they can hear me out there in.
The audio is fine, but the audio is fine.
That's all I'm worried about. All right, Ayumi. You're storming down the halls. Where are you going up specifically? Like, can you ping on the map?
Go touched you.
Or I guess not the daimyo's chamber, but the courtroom, where I would expect him to be, basically.
The courtroom is over here in the shadowy area. That's where the courtroom is. Up here, where you're headed, is towards your own room, and the top of the tower is the daimyo's like living quarters.
chambers.
We just all wait for him by his bed. We've been waiting for you. We're gonna kick your ass now.
I'm angry, not suicidal, so I'm not going to go directly to his bedroom where the likelihood of me getting cut down.
There's samurai
Also,
there.
super
Between
cringy
you and
when
him,
straight
there are
to the
samurai.
bedroom.
Yeah.
We fight in our underwear.
So you, there is, you're pretty sure, as you're walking this way, you see a familiar servant here, Atsuko, the dour servant.
Yeah. I'll walk straight to her.
All right.
Atsuko,
She bows.
I'm looking for Reijika.
You're looking. He's probably either in his chambers at the top of the tower, or he can be summoned by talking to the Major Domo, who's usually either in his office or at the audience chamber. It's right over there. You can't miss it.
Thank you. I just turn and walk directly towards the audience chamber.
Have a nice day. All right. You enter the audience chamber, which is right here. And you notice that there are two people talking in the audience chamber. One of them is the young woman samurai that was in the dojo. You walk in and they stop to turn towards you.
Yeah, I just want to point out as I do this, to be fair and to make sure that my I'm playing my disadvantages as well as my advantages. I do have whispers of cruelty, and I am walking into this room very angry.
Yes.
I am
Yeah.
about 5 to 10 feet behind her, depending on how fast she's walking. And it should be pointed out that I have a similar, but not quite the exact
Yeah,
same
I know.
disadvantage. All right, as long as you know. As long as you
Okay.
take that into account, I don't have to say nothing.
The conversation with Atsuko allowed the other players' characters to catch up with you.
Okay.
Yeah, how far behind can I assume Bashar and I are, since the idea was to stop her from getting to the daimyo?
Well, you see Ayumi talking to a servant, and you can catch up to her there.
At the servant?
At the servant.
Yeah, it's better than the daimyo.
Or the major domo.
Yeah, better than that too.
Well, I'm assuming Bashar will be the one to engage her physically. But you need to stop now.
Here. This is where you are.
Are we
the
here?
servant is, yeah.
I put my guy in the wrong place. All right, I
That's fine.
misunderstood.
So, what did you say?
I'm upside down.
You are upset. Fix yourself.
You need to stop now and
Crazy cartwheeling
think
person.
about what you're doing. Talking to the daimyo is something that will need planning.
I think that this man has been coddled his entire life and maybe needs a direct and stern talking to from someone who has nothing to fear from him.
That may be true. But it seems that you have no plans for what you will speak to him about.
Oh, I know exactly what I want from him.
I just want
Couldn't you
to
tell what he said?
point out to you what I said last time. is
He
that
said, "I
the
know
rage
exactly
you're
what I
feeling
want to say to him."
may not be your own. Please rein that in until you're sure, because you wouldn't want to do something
Tarek,
that wasn't your idea.
Rikyu laughed at you as you ran away. You're not listening to him at all.
Yeah.
That's fair.
In fact, it says when you break composure in that way during these types of social scenes that you're discredited and no one wants to listen to you.
That makes absolute sense. I'm for it, but that doesn't stop me from saying the things that I
Sure.
say.
That's fair.
And Bashar is going to try to remind Ayumi that basically Ayumi, we are guests in this castle. If we say or do anything that will anger anyone here, they will perhaps even use that as an excuse to kick us out, if not worse. If we lose the opportunity to change his mind through peaceful means, we might even have our heads roll, and the villagers that we seek to protect could be hurt after this.
This is a true and large concern.
I'll let you make a command roll there, Bashar.
Okay, sure. And I'm trying to be as passionate about it as possible, so I'll do a fire roll.
Can either Marl or I aid him?
Marl can aid, and she did. I'm gonna give the aid to Marl again, but you cannot.
So,
you are already discredited.
Okay,
I know,
so
I'm full of crap.
Let's see,
I'm
for
good.
command,
+1 ring.
I do have a skill in this.
Okay, so +1 skill.
Nice.
All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, so I am going to keep, let's see, so 3 skills I can keep. So I will keep, so what's the TN?
What? It depends on his vigilance.
Oh,
I think it's
what's
3
your
or 4.
vigilance? 3?
So
Yeah.
it's a 3.
Okay. All right, so I will keep all 3 successes on there, and those strife on those successes will count as 5 successes.
Do you have any disadvantages that hurt on fire command?
Let me take
Fire
a
and
look.
or command.
I know you don't know your disadvantages.
Ardent, okay, distinctions, blah, 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 blah.
Ayumi,
blah,
do you have any advantages that help you in this kind of a situation?
I have anxieties? That's my disadvantages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Delusions of grandeur, mentor interpersonal. Yeah, the following
I
the
love
plight
your
of the character.
problems.
Yeah. You believe yourself destined for greatness, and nothing will dissuade you from your fixation upon this goal. When you are presented with a chance to advance your glory, you must attempt to pursue it.
You don't need
No,
to,
that's not
you don't
relevant
need to
here.
read them all out to me. Just yes or no,
Okay.
do you have a relevant disadvantage? That's all.
No.
I can't believe you forgot your you got to reread your character.
Well, I mean, I kind of remember, the delusions of grandeur, just
All right.
not the stuff that applies to it. Completely.
All right, guys, forget about it.
So I have
Forget about it.
disadvantages and advantages that could apply here. Whispers of cruelty. Whenever I'm making an attempt to calm myself or others with courtesy earth, or convince others to cooperate with me using command earth, specifically to get somebody to accept my authority, I must choose to re-roll 2 dice containing successes.
All
or
right,
close to
that
successes.
changes everything.
And
does
also
change-
my Gaijin culture too could work against me. So even though I'm a stranger to the land, my appearance and my status here won't apply to Ayumi's.
So
The other
here's
thing is I have enlightenment, and I don't. I have no attachment to earthly mundane items or earthly titles. I cannot be tempted with promise of power or wealth.
So here's the thing. Since she has whispers of cruelty, that makes it more difficult for her to be calmed. which means that increases the TN by 1.
Well, I got 5 successes because it was a fire.
No.
No,
No, you have to
yeah, yeah.
succeed before you can get bonus successes.
So you indeed failed again.
Such a complicated game.
Yeah,
it can be, yeah.
which is both good and bad at the same time.
So here's the next part of this. I also have Web of Lies. So what I'm going to do is everybody's trying to convince me to be cool, just to be calm. And so I'm going to lie and act like, don't worry about it. I'm under my own control. I totally know what I'm doing. I'm going to go and just talk to the Major Domo, have a, calm conversation, and we'll work it out. It'll be fine.
All right.
That'll
Does
make my
she now
first
need to make a
character.
roll against us? And
Yeah.
also, side thing, can I get a bonus because I know what's affecting her and I felt it before?
Okay. So
I mean, I feel like Howard has a reasonable argument.
I mean,
It happens.
this seems like a contested roll. Y'all are going to be rolling sentiment. And I'm going to allow Ayumi to use I can see skullduggery or courtesy air.
I agree with that completely.
I'm going to go with Skullduggery.
It's still going to be air no matter what. 'Cause this is
Yeah.
And
tricking
for us,
people.
Con.
sentiment.
I'm sure that's her best crap. But
Y'all you cannot assist each other on this. This is individual sentiment
Yeah.
rolls.
do I get any bonus having
Any-
complete knowledge of what's happening?
Yes. I will, whatever the TN is, whatever she rolls, you will have a one less TN. Basically, you'll have a bonus success.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Do we
Okay,
need
I-
to use a certain element for our sentiment rolls?
Sentiment, it's going to be a bunch of them, like Earth Recall, to recall that the spirit did something to him.
That's what I'm going with.
Theorize to... no, not theorize. So recall for Earth, air for analyze, to analyze what he's truly doing, or just void to, like, feel his anger radiating from him despite the demeanor that she's putting on.
Yeah.
So there you go. So Earth, air, or void.
All right, I'm going with
I-
it, obviously.
I also instantly gain 3 stress for doing this because
I'm gonna go with Earth.
Okay. Gain yourself your strife and a void point.
yes.
I
What's
need
the
to reload.
TN?
For some reason, I cannot see our chat log. So I apologize. It's going to take me just a second.
Okay. The good old F5 button works well.
All right, I have reloaded.
What's the TN, or is it different based on
I can
element?
see a chat log now.
No, it's the same, no matter what element. It's gonna be a contested roll against his.
Oh, right, of
Yeah.
course.
All right, and did you just roll, Ayumi?
Yeah, I did.
You had literally one die?
No.
No.
That's
I had-
exploding.
Yeah.
Hmm.
that's
Oh, okay. I have to look up. All right, no, okay, never mind. I was like, what? All right, cool. I'll roll my thing. That was, you said sentiment?
Yes, sentiment.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon earth. That is what I'm rolling. My earthy cinnamon. I will keep my success and opportunities.
So I have 2 successes and 2 opportunities.
Yeah, I didn't do so well.
Me too.
And my 2 opportunities, depending on how this goes, I want to spend on air opportunities. Your subtlety allows you to step out of sight of people, whether by hiding in a crowd or wiving a convenient terrain, or within convenient terrain. Designate a number of, I guess minion NPCs isn't really canon. Equal to
I
your
have a
opportunities
question
necessary.
for you,
Is
Tarek.
that- Yeah.
Tarek, I
Yeah.
have two opportunities here. Can I suddenly recall any important piece of information, not directly related to my task, but at your discretion, that might let me understand what's going on with you? I mean, I already assume you're affected by the ghost, but what else is on your mind, my friend? Because I have opportunity.
That's a good question. You might feel that despite how angry I am, I don't seem to actually want to, like, that in the past I've been very open about telling whoever I want to kill that I'm going to kill them, and then following through with those promises. So that probably is a reason to have hope that maybe I'm not going to murder somebody right now.
All right. So what I'm going to do with that information at this point, I'm going to pull off my mask, reveal my horrible scarred face. We're talking Ryan Reynolds Deadpool face. And I pull my mask off, toss it aside, and I grab you and force you to look at me. And I say, I understand your frustrations with the daimyo. I really do. But at the same time, we've never met him. We don't know what's wrong with him. And I think I love you enough to say that I don't want you to die or to commit an act that you can't live with. I think you are affected by a ghost. Can you stabilize yourself?
Ooh. I'm just whatever you want to do with that, Tarek. I mean, I'm not gonna make a roll for that. It seems like a role play thing. Seems like.
Is he trying to make me vomit? I'm not.
You look like. You look like if a cat vomited, ate the vomit, and then vomited again.
I didn't say I was in love with you. I said I love you enough.
Yes.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. So Ayumi will stand there, frustrated, especially because you have your hands on him. He kind of stares at you for a minute and goes, I'm going to the guest room. I'll sequester myself in there for now. But I will have my meeting with the daimyo.
I trust you. I know that you are a very capable person. I know what you have done in the past. I just want to make sure that you're completely aware that the creature in the well affects emotion. And what I was most upset by was that my emotions were affected, and thus I attacked the creature in the well. But I don't know what you are most affected by, and I just want to help you. Also, everybody gets to see my super ugly face.
This
Sure, you
servant's
guys,
kind of
look
like
at that thing.
there's a servant that's right next to y'all, and she just kind of goes back to like polishing.
I didn't see it.
And now that you're like understanding your surroundings, there's a man in the hallway that came out to see the altercation with white hair.
Yeah, I noticed that icon.
He came out to.
It's that
what's
guy, isn't
going
it?
on.
Oh man, I have to switch screens. Oh, yeah. Of course it is.
It's a librarian.
Well, guy in the library.
Librarian.
Library guy.
He's the bookworm.
The hunting
Hunter.
bookworm.
Super creepy dude.
I look over at him with like very predatory eyes.
Nice.
He returns them. Would you like to make a command off with him?
Command off.
Sure,
We're
I
gonna have
totally will.
we're gonna lock eyes and see who flinches first.
And that's how we'll start the next episode.
I don't know.
Just
How long
right
is that
cut,
supposed to take? Finish it.
Yeah, we can just
here.
do it right now. Social. He's gonna do social air. Boom.
I will as well.
He's going with trick.
He'll keep 5.
He wants to trick you, Ayumi.
I'm going to spend a void because I have an extra. Okay. Not nearly as good, but still.
You're enraged, but something about this person makes you want to recoil.
It's gonna be the mini boss fight.
Like fight or flight kind of thing. Like it's it's kind of triggered inside you for just a moment.
So what
And
you're
you-
I
saying
got
is
your back. Let's kick
I
his
tried.
ass.
I tried to go predator mode on him, and instead, what I found out was he's going predator mode on me.
Yes. And with
His
that,
face went like, wow.
with that,
at you.
we'll end the game there. It's 3 hours, so boom, this is a good place. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're out there in Watchy Land, Juvie's here, and
Hey,
Hey,
Juvie.
Juvie. You know we love you.
he asks if Tarek needs him to handle some light work or want them dead, scared, or wounded. Yeah, he's looking out for you. Hey, if you watched this video all the way through, you obviously liked it, so hit the like button. Boom! All of these little guys out here, they're getting 3 experience points.
Woohoo! I'm putting that in.
For let me see here. For a rude joke to the Mia, Rikyu's losing 1 point of honor. For
Okay.
tasting dirt and doing like a labor kind of thing in front of the Mia, Marl is losing 1 point of honor.
Oh no.
No.
It's 1 point. Worth it. Totally worth it.
It was salty. It tasted good.
For returning a heirloom to its rightful owner, Ayumi is gaining 9 points of honor.
Ooh, wow!
That's pretty cool.
I actually
Hey,
broke
you're like
40
an
honor.
honorable person. I know you're gonna
An
work on it, though.
honorable-ish person.
She'll work on it. She'll bring it back down. Don't worry.
Exactly.
I know.
For having this very personal and emotional scene in the middle of the hallway where everybody is watching and people will be talking, everybody is losing honor equal to their honor rank except for Rikyu, who will lose honor equal to double his honor rank because he has
Ouch.
revealed his shame of his
His
hideous
ugly face.
You know what? I accept that completely. Although that is 10 honor loss. I'm just gonna say it right there.
Ooh.
Lastly, I'm gonna give everybody 3 glory for facing down the ghost again.
Although my
Even though
glory
once
is at a
again
new
we
level.
failed to defeat.
Yep, same with mine. 33 honors, 60
Puppy!
glory. and 10
That is the biggest honor hit I have hit this entire campaign.
Hey, at least it wasn't 30 like mine. Woo.
Is that a
was
cocker
doozy.
spaniel?
I just
Mhm.
want you to
Yeah, it's an-
know. I
an
really
English
do
Cocker
want
Spaniel.
you to know. Ayumi I care about you.
I care.
I don't want you to die, even if it costs me 10 GD honor. Don't
Rick,
die.
what is Rikyu doing next time on Cyber Samurai Sunday? All
Oh, you're actually asking me.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Oh, okay. Next time on Cyber Samurai Sunday, Cyber Saturday? It's Saturday, right?
Saturday.
I will put my mask back on and act like none of that happened.
All right, Marl.
Marl will try to escort Ayumi back to the rooms and help her get ready for her audience
Treat
in
her-
the proper way.
Treat her for her hysteria, like
Yes.
an old-timey doctor.
Yeah.
Ayumi!
I'm for it. Ayumi will be having her day in court.
And Bashar.
Make sure that the rest of us won't die if Ayumi displeases the court.
And to make sure you don't miss all of that, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. We'll see you later. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Quite the development.
Fight the